Look at that. A man who is one of the most innovative professional wrestlers in the history of our sport. A man who founded the Tormon Dojo, which became the blueprint for the Dragon Gate style that influenced the entire world. A man whose name is forever in the lexicon of pro wrestling maneuvers. Asai DDT, Asai Moonsault, named after its inventor. A man who once held that coveted J Crown, those 7 or 8 different championships, representing all over the world with pride. And this many years later, over a quarter century after that championship reign, Josh, Ultimo Dragon still looks in peak physical condition and is still competing at a main event level.
You know, normally I like to say that I think most people should feel grateful, should feel honored that they have the opportunity for me to call their matches. But I am going to say this one time that I am honored to be able to call this match. Ultimo Dragon, this to me, this is a career highlight for me. And for him as well, but for me personally.
That was the nicest thing we were going to get out of you, and I appreciate you trying.
I think I pulled something being that nice.
Well, will Ultimo Dragon pull out a victory? Look at this respect. Many of these fans are standing. A man whose reputation is almost of mythical-like proportions. You hear the stories of what he's meant and the things he's done. You don't think it's real, but Ultimo Dragon is flesh and blood right in front of us.
But here he is. No matter how unfair it was, he is the Squared Circle Expo champion.
And a new era for the championship belt. A new era for the championship legacy. Nick Nemeth, 24 hours from what Cardona called the Squared Circle screw job.
Yep.
Nick Nemeth has been on a career resurgence all year, and every shot Nemeth has called has scored big.
Nick Nemeth, arguably one of the absolute greatest athletes in professional wrestling today. And it's tough to argue that. I mean, tremendous shape. The guy, what he can do in this ring, the high flying ability that he has, and the quickness, the speed. Then you factor in the amateur wrestler that he is. The amateur wrestler, the records he set at Kent State.
Quite simply, Josh, both of these men are timeless competitors.
This is true. And this is a dream match. This is not the match that we were expecting even 24 hours ago. But this is happening.
The SCX Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Nagoya, Japan, Ultimo Dragon. And his opponent is the SCX Heavyweight Champion, the Wanted Man, Nick Nemeth.
The Wanted Man, Nick Nemeth.
And tonight it's not about showing off. Tonight it's not about the bright lights and entertainment. It's about pro wrestling in its truest, purest form.
You hear that holy you-know-what chant before the belly to move. That is how excited these fans are for this match that we have the opportunity to call here.
And notice Nemeth dropping to his knees, almost getting into amateur mindset, trying to come in low on Ultimo Dragon. Nemeth, you mentioned star, amateur standout, Kent State University, before that at St. Edward's High School in Cleveland, Ohio.
And you look at this right now as he tries to pick that leg, you look at this, and you have to wonder something, Nick Nemeth grew up watching Ultimo Dragon. He watched him in his prime. I'm not sure that Ultimo Dragon, and not out of disrespect at all, but I'm not sure that Ultimo Dragon has spent as much time watching Nick Nemeth in the ring as Nick Nemeth has spent watching Ultimo Dragon. It's just the nature of it. Growing up as a fan, just the age difference between them, the time periods of when they were both in their primes.
Well, I think it goes back to the point you made a couple of minutes ago about the fact that Ultimo Dragon has only had 24 hours to prepare for this matchup. Ultimo Dragon is not scouring the internet and DVDs and whatever the case is, looking for Nemeth footage. He was looking for Cardona footage to find a weakness. He's only had less than a day to completely recharge his strategy because
Think about all that. I'm sorry to cut you off, but think about all that time, and he never found a single weakness in Matt Cardona.
Oh, stop it.
But now, no, I'm just saying. Let's call it what it is.
Maybe we'll have another day to answer that question. Now Nemeth again, looking to come in low, looking to single or double leg on.
Oh, we faded the black. We're done.
We're not done. We got a lot more still to come, I guarantee you.
Oh, we're back, folks. Welcome back. Great commercial break.
And no, this was not a lights-out match because the lights went out and back on. And Nemeth now keeping himself loose. Such a textbook drop step to get underneath Dragon, but Dragon able to roll out. Great.
So a counter to what I had said before is that Ultimo Dragon, while he may not have been scouting Nick Nemeth, Ultimo Dragon has been in there with some of the greats, pretty much all of the greats. Ultimo Dragon's been in there with the best of the best of the best. And it's that experience factor. And there are not a lot of people in this business you can find that are more experienced than Nick Nemeth. He's been doing this a long time. Don't let the fact of how young he is and how much he looks like he's still in his prime, how much he is in his prime, confuse the fact that he's been doing this a long time.
Yeah, we're talking about, for Ultimo Dragon, over 30 years of experience, maybe closing on 40 now at this point. Nemeth, I mean, 2 decades traveling the world, and a lot of time in developmental training previous to that. Nemeth, collision, Dragon steps back and recalibrates. Still a feeling out process a little bit here, Josh. Knowing this is their first, certainly physical meeting, knowing that neither man was prepared for the other, but that's the mark of a champion. That's the mark of a legend. You don't know what your opponent's like. You need to get in, feel them out. What feels right? What feels wrong? What feels loose? What feels weak? How do I find an opening? Amazing. Lightning fast quickness. I want to know what the luchadors are able to do, how they eat, how they drink, to be able to stay in tip-top shape decades into their career.
I think that's just something, that's their nature, that's just genetics. That's just the way this man is made.
It's genetics.
I don't know that there's anything he can do. You can't do anything or train a certain way to become an Ultimo Dragon. Yeah. I mean, this guy is on another level.
Genetics and respect for their craft, like no other. And Nemeth went to the midsection, and that will slow down the legendary Ultimo Dragon. Of course, that translates to the final dragon, the tale being that he was the final student to study under the great Bruce Lee. And Nemeth measuring Dragon. Oh, Dragon caught the leg. And a Dragon screw leg whip.
You know who that shades of?
Who's that?
Ultimo Dragon.
There you go. single leg pick has Nemeth down. What did it look like in the history books?
Wow.
As Nemeth completely tied up, has the legs figure forward, and Nemeth into a ball. Watch the shoulders as well.
He's got that one shoulder up. The referee's in there checking.
And wrenching down, and that sent a jolt of pain up the body of Nemeth. And twisting the ankle as well. Josh, what if Nemeth goes down in history as a 24-hour champion, a dubious record?
You know, look, that would be unfortunate and not something you would expect to have happen to a guy like a Nick Nemeth. But I mean, at the end of the day, to lose a championship to Ultimo Dragon, there are worse people you can lose a championship to, right?
But bottom line is, Nick Nemeth is still a proud fighter, and he didn't beat Matt Cardona. Just
I agree with you. He didn't beat Matt Cardona.
All right, that's what I said.
I didn't hear the rest of it.
All right, well, Nemeth's intention was not to be a one-night champion. He's not a transitional champion.
His intention was to be here and sign some autographs. His intention was not to become champion. An opportunity was provided to Nick Nemeth, and he took advantage of that opportunity, as he should have.
And now
my issue is not with Nick Nemeth.
Now that he has, he's not going to back down. He's not going to. Fate put him in this position, and Nemeth himself will make sure he stays there.
Has he ever been in better shape? And that says something.
Yeah, that's very hard to argue. A man who always has a flawless physique, but his motivation, him being Nemeth, has been second to none, even compared to his normal high standards.
Well, let's remind everybody of something. You mentioned the fact that he could be a 24-hour champion. It looks like he's pulling at that mask. He could be a 24-hour champion. But burying the lead in that is that he competed in a championship match against Matt Cardona last night.
Sure.
Ultimo Dragon did not. Ultimo Dragon was out getting sushi with Sonny Ono last night.
Nemeth, the height he gets on that elbow, and a lax cover. We're seeing a little bit.
By the way, Sonny Ono could have invited me. I'm just saying he could have invited me. I love sushi.
You would have picked up the tab, maybe.
I would have picked it up and handed it right to Sonny. You're right.
Nemeth rear naked choke as a body scissor cinched in. We saw a little cockiness, a little show-offness from Nick Nemeth a moment ago. Josh, is it a mistake?
A mistake to show off? I mean, for most people, yes. For Nick Nemeth, that's him. I mean, he's won world championships being the show-off. That is who he is. So I don't know that it's the same as just your average person coming out here and being cocky and being overconfident.
Let's see what the police have to say about this.
You guys signed in that maintenance order for me? Huh?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I know what Richard's going to tell. He's getting off the yellow. It was here last night, too, wasn't it? Yes, sir. I was. You was here. And you were smoking with my brother. Make no mistake, son. Don't give me that. You've been smoking with everybody. Snuffy, Al, Leo, little Moles that gives me legs, cheeks, Tony Bob, lips. It's a lie. I can go on.
Because this is just who he is. And right now, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't look like he made quite the mistake.
Look at the angle, the torque of that arm being bent back. He's gonna pop that shoulder.
Oh, wow. I thought that was it.
And that shot came through Dragon just kicking out of that because that shoulder was so compromised. And that cradle, and takes him over for a near fall.
And here you go. He's taking a break. Maybe this is not the best idea. Little breather. But you got to acknowledge what that takes out of Nick Nemeth. Look at this. He's pointing out the people in the front row here.
Look where he's got the knee. Look where he's got the leg, right in the throat, the shin.
I didn't see that. He was just leaning down for a second.
Yeah, he lost his balance, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
great
please.
call. See, that's why you're one of the best, Joe.
I knew there was one reason. I'm just sad that's it. And Nemeth, this may not be wise.
Footwork there from Nick Nemeth.
Hey, he's very nimble. He's very athletic, but this is not going to help you beat a certified legend.
Right now, I think we're getting ready. Oh, nope.
Yeah, Dragon will always have fight as long as he's conscious, and he will not take the disrespect of being shown up by a show-off.
I will say it is incredible. It is 2024, and I'm looking at Ultimo Dragon, and this could be Nitro in '96. This could be. He looks incredible.
No question. I mean, you talk about Rhino not aging. Ultimo Dragon may have written a book on it.
Oh! I think his spine's feeling like an 80-year-old right now after that.
Is Nemeth looking to go high risk?
Nemeth to the top, perched up top there.
So many dangerous ways to go.
Oh, no!
Measure the elbow for the heart, but Ultimo Dragon steps out of harm's way. And that fighting spirit begins to course through the veins of the legend.
That's one of the, you ever bang your elbow? People say, oh, you banged your funny bone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts a bit. That's pretty much what Nick Nemeth just did, just in an intense way.
And Dragon firing off those side round kicks, trying to knock that thigh muscle. And as Dragon goes rapid fire, the back kick takes the champion down.
Wow.
And Nemeth is reeling off balance, sent to the floor.
Oh, wait a minute. No, he's not going to do this, is he?
Any number of great options here. Ultimo can pull off to perfection. Oh, he went for the Asai moonsault. But Nemeth grabs the leg, and Dragon hits forehead first on that ring frame.
Not today, Dragon.
Hard shot as Nemeth, with that ferocity, the urgency, the intensity. I think Nemeth realized how close he just was to maybe being that 24-hour champion.
This is a dream match that, honestly, I don't think people ever expected was going to happen. Ever. Even 24 hours ago, I don't think people expected it to happen. But we're getting it, but it is as good as anybody could have predicted.
Dragon reverses. Tuck the head, but Nemeth looking sunset flip.
I don't know, Dragon's got the pin.
Drops down, chaps his shoulders, Nemeth reverses. Back to their feet. Dragon looking, Hurricane Rana. Nemeth rolls through. God, what an evenly matched contest this late in the fight.
Wow.
The advantage that the Dragon has spent decades and decades in dojos throughout the world. The advantage Nemeth has, being on a wrestling mat since he was a kid.
Nemeth is losing his cool right now.
Yeah. Nemeth feels insulted. The Dragon's still bringing the fight.
Oh, wow.
And has the Lamai struck cradle, but Nemeth out quickly.
Oh.
And the super kick connects. Dragon's out on his feet. And Dragon gets dropped. It's the Nick Nemeth specialty. And that'll do it. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, and still the SCX Heavyweight Champion, the one-man, Nick Nemeth.
We have seen not just a great fight, but a hell of a pro wrestling contest between two men pound for pound who have trained their whole lives for nights like this.
I mean, this lived up to the 24-hour hype. People have been looking at this for the last day going, I can't believe this is the match we're going to get. I can't believe this is going to happen, and it lived up to it. Every second of this match. Ultimo Dragon, I don't know that he's missed a step. I don't know that he is any worse than he ever, I mean, he is as good as he ever was. But Nick Nemeth, the wanted man, he's a wanted man for a reason. Everybody wants Nick Nemeth in their promotion. Everybody wants Nick Nemeth as their champion. And he just showed you why.
As good as Ultimo Dragon is, tonight, Nick Nemeth was one grain of sand in that hourglass better.
What's happening here?
Nemeth is poised to keep the fight, and Dragon wants none of it. Dragon's a proud man, but I think he knows when the fight's done.
He's asking for the championship. Well,
now that's a class act, great sign of respect.
Tremendous sign of respect by Ultimo Dragon.
And that championship will look great around Nemeth's waist.
There comes this smug. There's this smug character, Adolfo.
Adolfo, co-owner of Square Circle Expo. Saw him at the top of the broadcast, here to congratulate the face of the brand, the flag bearer of Square Circle Expo. Nick Nemeth, and certainly Ultimo Dragon deserves his flowers as well.
Wow. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right, Ed, finally, you know what? I think I'm going to Nemeth of the championship. It will be returned. I'm hearing it will be returned. It will be returned to Matt Cardona.
Oh, stop it. That's not going to happen.
This is what's going to happen right now.
What is the purpose of co-owner Ed Gonzalez being out here? What's the nature of this business? The main event's over.
What's happening here?
Is this turning over a new leaf? Again, maybe the best fight in Squared Circle Expo history. But now, management, athletes stand tall with Nick Nemeth as the face of Squared Circle Expo as we bid you good night from Indianapolis.
What is a beautiful life? Well, it's actually a lot of what you don't see. It's what you see right here. It's the hard training. In my case, it's spending the last year in Japan, traveling all over the country, long bus journeys, dealing with being away from home, but doing it all with a smile on my face because I get the chance to live my dream and be on the biggest stages in the world. Is this a dream match? Well, I mean, if you ask 15-year-old me, would I want to wrestle then Dolph Ziggler? I mean, the answer is yes. But when I tapped out Matt Cardona at OTT's 8th anniversary, these matches went from being dream matches for Lee Cleary to LJ Cleary going toe-to-toe and beating the best wrestlers in the world. Nick Nemeth calls himself the wanted man, and rightfully so. Who doesn't want a piece of him right now? But just as much as everybody wants him, he wants a piece of Europe's biggest stage in professional wrestling, and that's OTT. And when I tap you out in front of 2,200 of my people in my hometown, I'm here to show the world that it's a beautiful life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following non-title singles match is set for one fall. Introducing first.
Much as the fans love LJ Cleary, this young man loves professional wrestling. It's all he's ever wanted to do. And here he is, in front of 2,200 of his hometown fans, about to watch him go one-on-one with
Sure, but oh my god. Why can't I answer? No, what's that? Oh my goodness. Word, come on. It goes so loud. Oh my. It gets so much. It gets slower. So it's getting slow, man. I don't know why. Oh no. Oh, this was. I'm like, get this piece of me. Oh my god. I was like an injury clue when I was even. You need to move on NST? Oh, yeah. Damn. By the way, this said it sound. Why did it get so slow today? They put ad on it to something on. Oh, I did that. Okay. That's not even got too weird now. I don't know. I don't know about watching them not for Saturday.
Introducing first, to my right, he is still Irish Wrestling's MVP. A good-looking guy living his
welcome home.
And his opponent, to my left, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, he is the AAA Mega Champion and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the Wanted Man,
I don't think it's given away too much behind the scenes to say that OTT did in fact reach out to the TNA office and ask that this might be sanctioned as a title defense. And the TNA office, who may or may not be looking at certain talents around the world, knew enough about LJ Cleary and refused to put that on the line.
Yeah, well, that says it all about LJ Cleary. It says it all about the talent of that young man. Oh, we've got that big fight feel again, Ango.
Bell is rung, we're underway. Oh, LJ is supremely confident. Look at his eyes, Jamie. Not an ounce of fear. He's in his hometown. He's in his backyard. And he knows this is within his power. He's fully capable of this.
Well, I think it's safe to say we've got a very pro LJ crowd. They wanted, Ango, they wanted for LJ tonight at Scrappermania. Nemeth is frustrated here. I think he expected a hero's welcome in Dublin tonight.
Yeah, listen, your WWE reputation doesn't mean what the hours of blood, sweat, and tears on an OTT canvas does. The cheap shot.
You're in OTT now, Nick Nemeth. You're in Dublin. You're in Ireland. And right now, it took a cheap shot for Nemeth to get the upper hand here in the opening moments
Well, it is a
of
cheap
this
shot,
huge
and I'll tell
match.
you something, Jamie. Maybe it's not just the TNA office that's running scared. Maybe the TNA champ's a bit scared of LJ.
Well, there you go. I mean, he had to have had a say in it, right? Showing off. He is the show-off.
Yeah, and another thing, Nick Nemeth isn't used to losing. This man, you think of the records he made at Kent State, Division I school, where he is the all-time winningest wrestler. No one has a record better than him.
Oh, look at that from LJ.
Oh,
Whoa,
Nemeth
up and
goes for the
over.
ride.
LJ going straight out after his opponent.
Oh, no respite for Nemeth.
Looks right now like Nick Nemeth running scared, Angle.
He absolutely is. He's 10 rows back.
LJ pummeling on Nick Nemeth up in the stands. And he's bringing the wanted man for a walk around the National Stadium.
But we like the fans to be part of the action here at OTT. This might be taking it a little too far.
Hard to see from where we are, Angle, up here, high up in the National Stadium, but it looks like Nick Nemeth has turned the tables here. And now it's Nemeth with the upper hand on LJ. Oh yeah, he just ran them straight into the steel barricade here in the National Stadium. They're fighting all the way up to the back row here, Angle.
This is breaking down, Jamie.
The fight's on. Our camera crew trying to keep up with the action. I think they're up. I think they may be on the balcony that's adjacent to where we are, Ango, which is why we can't quite see what's happening. We do our best to call the action.
Anything can happen here at OTT.
And it's LJ with the upper hand once again. LJ with a back elbow right to the neck. And it looks as if LJ is trying to get Nemeth back to the ring.
Well, this isn't a falls count anywhere match. LJ knows if he wants to win, he's got to be in there.
Yeah, Foxy's not going to count these boys out, not right now. Not at Scrapper Mania. Not at the biggest show of the year. Big forearm by LJ.
Oh, with the second arm.
Smart
Nemeth
move.
sweeps the leg.
Yeah, smart move by Nemeth right there. Stops LJ in his tracks.
And now shoulder first into that steel ring post. And a nasty, nasty landing for LJ. And the sick smirk on the face of Nick Nemeth.
It was smart, Ango. He saw the opportunity and he took it to Nemeth. And then followed it up by ramming LJ's shoulder right into the buckle. Trying to decapacitate, trying to take LJ off his feet, trying to stop LJ. Wait a second, he's got him. Neck breaker coming up.
Straight to the ravishing one, to the chance of spirit squat. Oh,
Yeah.
ho, ho, ho. Just a one count.
You aren't gonna pin LJ Cleary, not like that. LJ trying to fight now, but gets whipped hard into the corner. Right now it's Nick Nemeth in control. The former two-time world champion in WWE, six-time Intercontinental champion, United States champion 2 times. This man has been around the block. Oh, he's asking for the mic.
This is what you came to cheer for. This is your boy right here. I'm kicking his ass while calling you idiots.
You can see that LJ's got under the skin of Nick Nemeth, though. There's a reason Nick Nemeth feels the need to do this, feels the need to belittle LJ in front of his hometown fans.
1, 2, 3.
LJ, or Nemeth rather, talking smack with the fans. Oh, look at that!
And he had all of that. Did you see his neck whiplash back? Oh, Nemeth's in danger here.
Yeah, just like that, the tide can turn, but LJ is down as well. He's taking a beating. But that was nasty. A nasty buckle shot there. Both men back on their feet, though. Nobody home.
Smart. Smart from Nemeth. And that's the experience, Jamie. That's the 2 decades in the game that he has under his belt. I don't want to say it's a look of desperation on the face of LJ Cleary, Jamie, but it's hard to describe it as anything else. I wonder if he is in just that little bit too deep here.
Well,
wait a second, no rude awakening here.
Wait a second, two. Is it enough? No.
Oh, Enziguri connects.
And Nick Nemeth is on Dream Street here. After being on the receiving end. Can LJ do it though? Can he capitalize?
He slammed that shin into the skull of the wanted man.
LJ blocking everything that Nemeth has. A reversal by Nick Nemeth though. A duck on the clothesline and LJ hits a clothesline of his own. Takes the TNA World Heavyweight Champion off his feet.
Nemeth escapes at the back, waistlock here, but it's reversed by LJ. Oh, back elbow is stiff. Oh! LJ attempts the knee strike, and now Nemeth to the outside.
LJ looking to capitalize right now. Oh! Unbelievable!
LJ looking to pounce from the second.
Oh!
Double foot stomp.
Yeah, right in the spine. 1, 2, 3. This one's off. Oh my God.
It's 2.5, maybe 2 3/4.
I thought that was it, Angle. I thought LJ Cleary had just beaten Nick Nemeth. What a match.
And the man who for so long was at the top of the mountain is now in a dark and dangerous place because LJ Cleary is in control here.
Ziggler escapes that crab wisely.
Ducks the clothesline. Ziggler ducks one.
1, 2.
It's not enough. LJ fights on. Nemeth down. Cleary down. Second. He loves it. He gets off on it. He wants them angry. Shooting up the band. Nobody home. LJ. Drop kick. Springboard for the second.
Neckbreaker. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. And that was 2.99.
Unbelievable. LJ Cleary, if he wants it, if he wants to get the job done, he needs to get up right now. He needs to dig down deep, and he needs to give it everything he has.
LJ is in the best shape of his career. If ever there was a night for him to capitalize, if ever there was a night for him to pull it off, today is that day. Oh, knee strike. Catches him.
Some way. LJ kicks out. LJ Cleary is still in this one.
Nemeth just baiting the crowd now. Egging them on. Oh, huge head kick. Drops Nemeth.
Nemeth's out cold.
On instinct alone. But LJ, rather than being downhearted, feels invigorated. What's he going for?
He knows it's a possibility, Angle. He's going to go for that half crab. that he's put so many away with before.
I don't know if he can turn him. But this is what Cardona tapped to.
And Nemeth knows it. 1, 2, throw. He didn't get him. Didn't get him.
Oh, nobody home. I caught him.
Oh, he got it. He got it. He got all of it.
Center of the ring, Jamie.
1, 2.
No, 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 no. Not today, Nick. Not in Dublin, Ireland. Not in the National Stadium. You're not fighting LJ Cleary. You're fighting LJ Cleary, the MVP of Irish wrestling, and 2,200 rabid Irish wrestling fans. So bring your A game.
Nemeth back to 1 foot. And he's up. LJ is still down. Nick Nemeth arguing with referee Niall Fox here. Nemeth's pleading his case, saying it was a 3 count. Fox is saying 2. Not many people have kicked out of that move in the past, let me tell you, Ango.
LJ Cleary is a special talent. We've known him for quite some time. The world is waking up to that fact. And look at this. Disdain from the wanted man until he starts eating these kicks.
LJ's come alive, but no, sleeper hold.
LJ shrugs him off.
Again,
and now he's back on. And it's in deep. It's in deep. LJ is in a world of danger here.
Yeah, Nick Nemeth's been known to have one of the most vicious sleeper holds. As you see LJ going down quickly.
And you can see that right forearm is right under the chin. Oh, this is as bad as it gets for LJ. And he is right in the center of that ring.
Nick Nemeth realizing he's gonna have to put LJ asleep because the man is not staying down, and he's definitely not gonna tap out, let me tell you.
I don't know how he's fighting this off. This is astonishing for where that is. This is only on heart. This is only on desire.
Is it over, Ango?
I think it is. Oh, unfortunately, I think it is. I think he's out. There's no way. No.
LJ's still in it, Ango. He's still in it.
Fighting for his life now. Rolls Nemeth.
He got, so close.
Rolls again.
Oh, he's going again. He's going for the half grab again. He's going for the grab again.
He's center of the ring. This is how he beat Nemeth's best friend Cardona.
And Nemeth knows that. He doesn't want to get caught in it.
He's in. He's got him. He's got him. Nemeth with nowhere to go. LJ knows it. LJ knows it. He can feel it. He can feel he's got he's cranking on that lower back. Nemeth trying to alleviate the pressure. Oh, look at the lower lumbar region of his spine. Almost folded over at a 90-degree angle. This is very difficult to watch. And LJ drags him back center, driving that knee into the spine. Snap him in half, LJ. Break him.
Is LJ about to make the TNA World Champion, the AAA Mega Champion tap out?
Oh no, he's reversed it. Oh, hang on, LJ's reversed the pin.
Oh my God, 2 close calls.
Crucifix.
Again, 2 count only.
Head kick.
Oh my God.
Head kick lands flush.
Right in the jaw of the wanted man.
LJ drawn with the power of this capacity crowd. Oh!
Oh no!
Eats the boot on the way.
Again hits that zigzag. Leg hook, LJ may be out too. It's over.
Here is your winner by pinfall, Steve Nemeth.
said, Jamie, one of the most decorated amateur and professional wrestlers of his generation has come out on top. But that simple W in the win column does not remotely tell you the story of what just happened in that ring. That fight from LJ Cleary, the heart he displayed, the resilience, is unlike anything we have ever seen from him. Nemeth pushed to his absolute limit by the MVP of Irish wrestling, LJ Cleary. Credit to the man as he stands proud. He is where he is for a very good reason. But what a fight from LJ.
Shoulder and something to prove that I didn't have to. But, Larry, get your ass back in here.
Surely you're not going for round two.
Yeah.
The rematch?
LJ, do it.
Cleary, I don't know how you kicked out of that zigzag. I don't know how you did half that shit in this ring tonight. I don't know who you think you are. But that was one hell of a match. And I don't give a damn about anybody else. I usually just give a shit about me. But I came here to steal the show, and you sure as hell did too. I don't know what your plans are. But I know in the near future, something special is gonna happen with you. I've been doing this 20 years. I am double his age. And this kid can go. This kid can feed off your energy and make every damn match the best one ever. I got lucky and pulled off the win tonight. Any other day of the week, it's probably you.
What do you say, Jamie? Rematch in TNA? Maybe this time put the strap on the line.
It is the biggest collaboration to hit Long Island as House of Glory Wrestling and Big Event EXS present Super Clash. I'm Jason Solomon alongside Dr. Hillary P. Wisdom. We are live from a sold-out Suffolk Credit Union Arena in Brentwood, New York for not only one of our biggest events of the year, but one of the biggest nights in House of Glory history. Two huge championship matches that you have never seen before. First time ever clashes, and it starts with a hot one, Doc.
Weighing 206 pounds, the wanted man, Nemeth.
That's right, we are starting out with a veritable clash of titans in the pro wrestling industry. Two of the most athletic pro wrestlers to ever compete. Here we have Nick Nemeth, and tonight he's taking on House of Glory's own patriarch, Amazing Rant.
That's right, the underground king. But Nick Nemeth, not the first time that we have seen him here in House of Glory. The last time we saw Nemeth, it was 13 months ago. He was the TNA World Heavyweight Champion defending his title against El Hijo del Vikingo. But tonight, he's going to have his working shoes on because he's stepping into the ring, as you said, with the patriarch.
of House of Glory, one of the most influential men in professional wrestling. And this is one of those first-time ever clashes, Doc, tonight that we have on tap. We have still to come, Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades, will be here taking on Maki Ito. We have Killer Cross in the house. And of course, later on tonight, the HOG World Championship, Charles Mason defending that title against Desmond Xavier. And Mercedes Moné will be here trying to collect number 13. She takes on Noor Phoenix Diana, the Malaysian sensation, all that.
And don't you dare forget the modern classic, Idris Jackson and my nouveau Narcissus, Angel Jacques, will both be here tonight as well.
Oh, I'll bet you're really excited, but these fans are excited for this man right here. You talk about respect.
Opponents.
The Underground King, Amazing Red, one of the founding fathers of House of Glory, has influenced an entire generation of men and women, including a woman who will be on this card later tonight.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing 150 pounds, he is the head trainer and founder of House of Glory Wrestling. Please welcome the Amazing Red.
And listen to that reception. Former TNA X Division champion, HOG World champion,
ROH Tag Team champion.
Oh, I mean, the list goes on and on. Tonight, though, in this match, Doc, it's not about championships.
Well, here tonight we have what some might call a dream match, but this is one of these matches that perhaps we never in our wildest imaginations thought would ever happen, and yet it is here before us. Amazing Red taking on Nick Nemeth.
Absolutely, a veteran of both of these men, really, a veteran of 2 decades plus. Of course, Nick Nemeth spent nearly 20 years in WWE, has held multiple championships himself. Over 2 decades in the squared circle, still on top of his game. But you and I have called many Amazing Red matches over the last year and a half. When we talk about still on top of your game, you think about the Amazing Red, the matches that he has had, the battles that he has had. It's like he never missed a beat.
Red is better than ever. Besides being just as insanely high-flying and quick and agile as he's ever been, Amazing Red is a smarter competitor now than he's ever been before.
If you've been paying attention to what's been going on in House of Glory, maybe as vicious as we have ever seen him. Of course, he's had his issues with the Cruiserweight champion, Darren Richardson. But tonight, he's got to be focused on Nick Nemeth here. Handshake there, a little code of honor. And here we go, we are underway. Our opening contest here at Superclash. So happy you were joining us live on Triller TV Plus. Use the hashtag HOGClash.
Very different paths Amazing Red and Nick Nemeth have taken in their careers to this point. Nick Nemeth, of course, a standout amateur wrestler.
Seeing some of that right there.
Indeed, set multiple records at Kent State University, did Nick Nemeth. Then, of course, went through the WWE developmental system, world champion in WWE, and then leaving WWE, coming to TNA, winning the world title there as well. Amazing Red coming up through the Northeast independent scene, revolutionizing independent wrestling in the early 2000s, became the TNA X Division champion, was the record youngest champion for 20 years.
Yeah, at one time. Again, he's coming off a very impressive performance against the now youngest reigning X Division champion in TNA. That was at our last event when he stepped into the ring with Leon Slater. What are some of the differences between what we saw? You know, he was up against a very different opponent against Leon Slater as compared to Nick Nemeth, who obviously has a lot more experience, but just physically, what are the differences that he's dealing with?
Well, you can see it right before you. Nick Nemeth has a major size advantage over Amazing Red, and that translates into a power advantage. Combine that with Nick Nemeth's amateur wrestling acumen, and Amazing Red has a serious mountain to climb in this match.
He does. Again, Red To go back to high intensity this summer, Red with a loss to Ricochet, thanks to an assist from Darren Richardson and Diamond Virago.
Nemeth already tying Red up there. The early goings of this match, trying to get a quick pinfall.
Counter by Red.
Red no slouch when it comes to technical wrestling at all. There is a reason why he is the premier trainer of pro wrestling in the world today, along with being one of the top competitors. Besides being the founder of House of Glory.
Nice takedown there by Nemeth. See referee Nick Shin right there.
There is no hold in Amazing Red's game. There is no hold he does not know how to apply.
Battles that he has been in, I mean, it doesn't matter opponents big or small. He knows how to work so many different holds, the speed. I mean, we've seen him launch himself. He doesn't care about his own body.
Absolutely not. Despite numerous injuries over his career, Amazing Red has no fear whatsoever, no compunction about putting his body at risk in order to win a match.
There's a reason they call it high risk. Right now, they can slowing down the pace. Nemeth trying to work his way out here.
I think Nemeth is surprised at how well Amazing Red is holding his own here in this mat wrestling start to this contest.
And I think a mat wrestling start is definitely going to benefit Nemeth. Only a matter of time before we see Red pick up the pace.
Both men have extremely good conditioning. I don't expect either one of them to get tired for 20, 30, 40 or more minutes in this contest.
We've only got so many hours here in the show, Doc. Got a stacked card for you tonight. So happy you can join us wherever you may be. Get live on Triller TV Plus. Red working over that arm right now.
And Red seems focused right now, but again, there is that psychological question. The burning issue of Darren Richardson in Red's mind. I've said it before, Red is desperate. He is desperate to prove that he is not being eclipsed by the younger talent.
Hard right hand shot there by Nemeth. That'll slow Amazing Red down.
Perhaps some frustration shown there by Nemeth as Red held his own in the grappling department, was beginning to use his agility. Nemeth stopped Red right in his tracks with that right hand. And now a hard headbutt to the face.
Well, again, if you've seen Nemeth and his brother in TNA, I mean, they're not beyond underhanded tactics if need be. You know, Nemeth will dip into that toolbox if he has to.
Anyone who has followed Nick Nemeth's career knows that he knows every dirty trick in the book.
Hard knife edge chop there by Red. That'll create some separation. Red not gonna let up. And another one.
Those chops just echoing
blistering
through this cavernous arena. There is no one who makes that sound today. The only thing I can compare it to is the great Kenta Kobashi, whose chops I witnessed live. Sounds like literally chopping wood.
It's too bad you didn't take a few yourself.
Well, I have felt them from Amazing Red in training, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I believe it. Red now sends into the ropes, duck underneath. And another. There's some of that speed that we were just talking about. Now keep your eyes on Red. He's gonna fly. And Nemeth, well scouted, sauntering off. Boy, he's awfully full of himself right now. Don't take your eye off the ball. And Red just got caught with a shot right to the face.
Very smart by Nick Nemeth, suckering Red in there.
And you see, as compared to a lot of the events back at the NYC Arena, a lot more room outside to maneuver. Outside the ring, of course, it is
many more possibilities for violence.
There is a lot more possibility when it comes to violence, but you got to get your opponent in the ring in order to win this match. It is not false count anywhere.
Red blocking that attempt to smash his face into the ring apron. And Nemeth receives one from Red.
I have never, in all the years that I have worked here in House of Glory, and I've known the Amazing Red, the look that I saw in his eyes at our last event when he did what he did to Darren Richardson, just out of pure frustration. And Darren Richardson literally was bleeding into internally out of the mouth. It was scary. I have not seen that side of Red ever.
Quite frankly, it was disgusting. Red is a desperate man. That is his student. That is a student of Amazing Red who he just brutally abused.
That was a very nonchalant cover there by Nemeth.
Totally uncalled for.
Well, Red has said the next time he sees Darren, it will be on site, and I believe him when he says that. Right to the eyes there by Nemeth. No great rush to finish things off here. He's taking his sweet time.
Red is in trouble. Red is hurting. But we know how resilient Amazing Red is.
And don't forget, Amazing Red still has that low shot there by Nemeth. He still has that Matt Travis contract that he won in the Matt Travis Memorial Battle Rumble a few months ago, where he can cash in for any championship of his choosing. And I think you and I both know that title that he has his sights set on.
Well, Red better not be thinking about Darren Richardson and the HRG Cruiserweight title right now.
Look at a hard Irish whip into the corner, and look at Nemeth. Look at this. Salt in the wound. But look, they call him the show-off. He calls himself the show-off, and that's exactly why.
But Nemeth better not be getting too comfortable now. At any moment, Amazing Red could find a way to create an opening in order to fight back.
Setting up, thought maybe for an armbar, but
crossface applied by Nemeth.
Version of a crossface. You can see Red is trying desperately. And Nick Shin, that's not going to stand. Nick Shin administering the count on Nemeth. As I said, I mean, look, he's not beneath those tactics. We've seen this time and time again from him over the years.
And Nemeth knew it was unlikely to get a submission there, so why not rub it in Red's face, literally, a bit. Take any advantage that you can. That's the only way to be successful in professional wrestling.
Headbutts there by Nemeth. Red is not in a good way right now. Sends it to the far side. Red with a reversal. And look at that. Chest first goes Nemeth.
Red able to use Nemeth's momentum there.
That is exactly what Red needed, right into the solar plexus. That'll knock the wind right out of your lungs. Both men down. It's the first time ever, one of many of these types of confrontations that we have on tap for you here tonight at Super Clash. So happy that you could join us live here on Thriller TV Plus. Both men now back to their feet. Look at that, Red dodged it.
Scored with a right of his own.
Dodged it again.
Hard forearm from Amazing Red.
Oh, he's firing up. He's getting that second wind. Red sends into the ropes. Nice baseball slide. And a standing Rana. And down goes Nemeth.
Red gathering momentum here.
This is not what Nemeth wants right now. Red off the ropes, duck underneath. Tilt-a-whirl. DDT by the Amazing Red. And a cover. And Nemeth barely gets the shoulder up at the last second. He's like a firecracker. I mean, just out of nowhere.
0 to 100.
0 to 100 indeed. But it wasn't enough. Put away the former world heavyweight champion.
What's Red thinking now? Pointing at the top turnbuckle.
Again, Red, it doesn't matter how long he does this for you. He's not averse to those risks. As we see another replay there of that beautiful tilt-a-whirl DDT. Red now.
Red might be thinking infrared, but Nemeth was already stirred.
Yeah, Nemeth wants no part of that. It's a kick by Red.
Now perhaps setting up for Code Red.
Could be.
Ziggler able to, Nemeth able to evade it.
Beautiful DDT there by Nemeth. Quick cover. Not enough to put away Amazing Red. Got to think that he's looking for that danger zone, is Nick Nemeth. Red is in the danger zone right now.
Absolutely, but some frustration showing on Nick Nemeth.
You saw that sense of urgency there on that cover, but it just was not enough. Very even battle here between these two so far, but now Nemeth tuning up the band and doing a little more than that to speaks for itself.
Tuning up something.
Yeah. Red better be careful here. Caught it.
Oh! Tornado kick out of nowhere. And now Red.
Oh, I think we know what that means.
Unparalleled velocity.
Oh my God! I think he took out the first 3 rows. Holy shit, indeed. Amazing Red.
This is what you get for the price of admission at a House of Glory event.
Take another look at this. Just absolute reckless abandon by the Amazing Red. I think he might have got more of the fans than he did Nemeth.
It may have knocked Nemeth out, though. Caught Nemeth right in the face on the way over.
Now he's going to deposit him back inside the ring. It's the only place where you can win, and Red is going to the heavens, it looks like. And what does he have in store for the show-off? Years. Hard to believe. As the Eddie chants ring out here.
But is Red taking too long summoning the spirit? Nemeth out of the way.
Oh, right on the button. And down goes Red.
I thought Red may have been out there.
He's still alive. He felt like, he looked like a tree that was tumbling over there. Like a big redwood. But it was not enough.
And now this is anyone's match right now.
Boom, right there. That was the knockout shot, or so we thought. I thought he had it.
If Nemeth had been able to make a real cover there and hook the leg, that might have been.
I think you're right. He went for, there it is. He went for that danger zone.
Second tornado kick missed.
Famouser. That could do it. And Red kicks out again. There is still life in the Amazing Red.
Red reaching deep into that well of passion to kick out of that Famouser.
He has built a career off of this. Just when you think you have stuck the dagger in the heart, he shows signs of life as this crowd comes alive. Man, he got smashed into the mat. What is Nemeth going to have to do to put this man away?
Nemeth has one more major weapon in his arsenal that he has not been able to connect with so far, but he has something else in mind right now.
This is a little bit different. He's got Red perched up there. Maybe wasting too much time.
Nemeth may want a superplex.
Jumps him down.
But that quickly, Nemeth right back up.
He can match him in speed. He is just firing away at Red. There's a headbutt. Back up goes Nemeth. He's going all the way up. He's going top floor, penthouse.
Wants a superplex or some other avalanche maneuver.
This is so dangerous.
Both men in a perilous position.
And again, down goes Nemeth. He is in prime position. Frog splash by Red. Oh, he's going up again.
That quickly right back up.
And another one. He got him.
Here is your winner, the Amazing Red!
The perseverance pays off for the Amazing Red. A hard-fought win over the former world heavyweight champion here in Brentwood, New York. Take a look. That's the first one. Bounced right back up. He didn't waste any time. And there you'll see the second frog splash. Boom! Knocked all the wind out of him, and that's all she wrote.
A massive victory for Amazing Red. Some might say it was an upset, but we know here in House of Glory that Amazing Red is one of the greatest of all time.
Absolutely, and there you see, paying respect to Nick Nemeth. That's a lot of talent in the ring right now. A hell of a way to kick things off here at the first ever HOG Super Clash. And that's only the first match.
Folks, I'm backstage at House of Glory where I'm joined by Nick Nemeth as he's enjoying a slice of good old New York pizza. Now, I know that you're rehydrating, replenishing after that match. Didn't get the result that you had hoped for, I'm sure, but what a match between you and Amazing Red.
There's people around the world that just long story short, I never grew up on the independents. I came from collegiate wrestling and went to the pros, and now in the last 2 years, I've gotten a chance to go around the world and not just test myself, see some of the greats that I never got to be in the ring with before. And this is something special because I won't sugarcoat it. I've never been out there with this guy. Is this gonna be great? He's known to be an absolute legend. Everybody was telling me, we're looking forward to this match. You guys are two guys that look to steal the show and take it away from everyone else. Now you're going head to head. This is big. This is a big moment. The crowd's sold out. Everyone's talking about it all day long at the convention. They go, we can't wait for this match. We got to kick off the show. And I came out, and I think I did 3 laps around the damn ring because I was feeding off the crowd. I go, let's go. We're gonna teach everyone in the back a lesson, which we always do. And they're gonna go in the next match and teach everyone else a lesson. And then outdo it. And everyone goes, we can't wait to come back. Now on to the bitter end of it for me. We went back and forth. On several occasions, I thought I had him, and it's a little cockiness to me, but that's kind of my brand and the reason why I'm so successful. But once in a while, it comes back to get you, and the kid never quit. He never stopped. He dove on top of me, and I flipped him into the damn crowd, and I didn't think he was coming back alive. And the crowd chanted, we think he's dead. And I went, I'm out of this one. I made it. I'll take the count-out win because I'm going to the pay window no matter what. But he crawled his ass back into the ring, put me in there, and still went 10 more minutes with me, and I said, damn it, this kid can go. This is something special. I hope everyone in the crowd will never, ever forget it. I almost swore. I'm angry, ticked off, that I didn't get the win because I need to be able to close in clutch situations. The kid came through tonight. I hope we have a best of 100 series because it's going to be 51-49.
Well, they don't call him Amazing Red for no reason, right? Maybe this isn't the last we see of Nick Nemeth and Red here at House of Glory, guys. But keep tuning in. We're live on Triller TV.
H-O-G. 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 H-O-G.
Do you guys have one more match in you? Oh, hang on 1 second. I get in the ring right now, but my leg is killing me thanks to Jesse Neal. Don't get more crippled at it! I'll deal with that August 22nd. I just wanted to come on here and say, guys, thank you so much for coming out here and supporting this show tonight. This is because of each and every one of you. Listen, we're just an independent promotion from the Space Coast, and we were told we wouldn't last past show 1, and 8.5 years later, here we are in an arena. Thank you guys so much. I got one more thing to say, though. It seems that everyone's really happy with the show tonight, so I want to announce we will be back here at the Ocean Center, and this will be a new yearly tradition, July 2026.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you like getting beat up by Jesse Neal, and I came back tonight to sit on commentary as a favor to you. So I got a favor to ask you, and I know your leg's hurting, so don't take too long to think about this. Would you call the main event with me on commentary? What do you think?
Congratulations, where's the wedding? Mike.
Alright guys, this one's for Alex, everybody. Thank you, Alex, on behalf of everybody here. Also, Friday, August the 22nd, tickets are available on Eventbrite. We will be back in Cocoa. Make sure you come out to see us. You guys are awesome, by the way. Getting a picture after. They're almost there. I hope to see you August 22nd, guys. It's going to be a heck of a card. Priscilla Kelly, Shotzi Blackheart debut. It's going to be special. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is our main event of the evening, and this would be a main event anywhere in the world. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Daytona Beach! Come on, you guys can be louder than that. Daytona Beach! Daytona Beach sucks. ALW sucks. Each and every one of you, you all suck. But my opponent tonight sucks the most. Nemeth, you suck! And tonight is Nemeth's birthday, but it's going to be the worst birthday he's ever had because I'm going to kick his ass all over this building. And I'm going to leave still the internet champion then, now, forever. Now introducing his opponent.
Thanks for putting up with all my streamers, man. If I would have brought them in before, I would have been all night. But I don't see nobody else in the LW throwing fucking streamers. Time out! Time out! You've been wrestling for 20 years! This time out! Chelsea's the man! You're Cardona, not Undertaker!
Richard, that's it.
It's not your best move! Hit him with the good shit! That hasn't beat anybody since 2003! I know what to do!
That's what you do! Lay there on your back like a little bitch that you is! That's what you do! Button your damn shirt! No one wants to see that shit! Don't do a goddamn thing! Lay back and smile! I don't know what to say!
I got home.
Stand up. Stand up when I'm talking to you. That was fucking great. That was... That was fucking great.
The winner of this match, the wanted man, Nemeth.
TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Joe Alonzo playing those mind games earlier with Nick Nemeth. Both these men in the standoff here. Both these men in the standoff here, of course. Nick Nemeth, Joe Alonzo, even bout. Joe not proving that he's got enemies just about everywhere.
Hey, I like that Joe Alonzo guy.
And hero commentary for the time being is one Sleazy.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm ecstatic to be here.
Now, Sleazy, you've been in the back helping out the wrestlers a bit. What are your first impressions of one Nick Nemeth?
Oh man, he's a stud for sure. The way he carries himself, the way he looks, the way, everybody looks up to him in the locker room. You couldn't ask for a better standout guy for the main event with Joe Alonzo. I mean, Joe's a longtime hero. Nick Nemeth, bro. This is going to be fireworks for sure, Tommy.
Another thing I remember here is that Joe Alonzo, I did ask him, like, what say, Joe, lots of weighing on your mind here. And he said to me, you out there. Do you have anything that you want to tell me? Do you have anything you want to commentary? No. At a time. Any secrets secrets, scoops, and all he told me was he's here to show off and show the world. I've already sensed Nick Nemeth in the back getting angry. The mind games have been playing for Joe the entire time. Let's go and say this right now. Joe Alonzo is a former
Hey, come on, Joe. Keep it clean. You can't get your hero like that. Quit pulling his hair.
And Arredondo keeping an eye on the action here, making sure there's no funny business.
Joe telling Nick he knows everything about him, Tommy. And that'd be growing up watching your hometown hero, your big time hero. You can do that a little bit.
Of course, Nick Nemeth always going to need to hit that danger zone. But let's not forget, Joe Alonzo himself does in fact have the most note. Finishing it over himself with that disrespectful chop.
Yeah, real ugly. Joe
insulted injury.
There it goes. More insult. There goes the Joe Alonzo tactic. The head games, the getting underneath your skin. I don't know if he wants to do that with Nick here.
Normally, we have what is called a curtain sellout. So the wrestlers like to try and peek through the curtain to watch this match. Folks, they're just straight up in the crowd for this one.
Oh, man, yeah.
To cap off with an amazing night, we got an amazing main event here. CZ's got that wrist control there, like chain wrestling.
There it goes. That's the veteran move right there. Break down the head tactics with tactics. You know what I mean?
But you can control that wrist, control the whole body here.
Oh, there goes Joe.
Ooh, nice cartwheel going.
Outstanding. See,
you like to study some chain wrestling.
Oh, yeah, not that. Oh, man, what a drop kick to the face. Joe Alonzo.
Right to the mush, one would say. And there goes that taunt. That former taunt.
There goes the Corpus Christi hopeful, faithful, telling Joe, like, how they feel about him right now.
Joe, of course, man of the people here, always getting the crowd rolling up no matter what.
It seems like crowd getting a little distracted. Hey, there's two superstars in the ring. Hey, y'all, how about y'all show them some respect?
Nick Nemeth.
There we go. The crowd back into it. That's what it's about, guys. Nick Nemeth, Joe Alonzo. Oh man.
You know, one has to wonder if Joe's the main reason for the crowd always going back and forth there. I mean, everyone wants a piece of Joe Alonzo nowadays, including Nick Nemeth. Like I said earlier, Nick had chosen to be here. Oh, look at that. Joe trying
back to the hair. Back to the hair.
That's the hair.
Straight. Block the hip toss. Block the hip toss.
Block the hip toss. Oh, he had him set there for the DOA.
Nice reversal.
And he dropped to the top here. Nick Nemeth showing how it's done.
Oh, nice splash from Nick Nemeth.
Into the... Nope, avoiding the neck breaker. Joe Alonzo's got something planned.
Duck the clothesline.
And he posted him.
See what Joe got in mind here. You know he's a dirty player.
Oh, what a lariat by Joe Alonzo. I'm already getting a little confused.
It's okay, Tommy. Being a part of Sneezewell, we get in the mix, bro. Yeah, Joe. Hey, come on, hey.
Stop it. Showing a complete disrespect to Eddie Arredondo.
Yeah, Eddie, get in there. Make sure Joe keep it clean. He can't be doing that to Nick.
There's Nick Nemeth now on the back line here. He had an advantage. Now he has no advantage.
There goes just a choke again. Eddie with the count. Come on. There you go. Way to be, Eddie. Hey,
using all of that 5 count right
Our senior official Eddie all over the guy.
Really grinding at the face there. And you see, this is exactly what Joe wants to do. Joe saw the flashy style of one Nick Nemeth, and he decided just to play grimy and dirty.
Gone with a little fire. Gut punch, face punch, another punch in the face. Oh, man. Let's see what our hero has to do here, bro. Oh, let's go. Oh, reverse into the corner. Oh, hard knuckle.
Hard buckle right there. Only getting a 2. Joe Alonzo, of course, his finishing move, the most dope, that springboard axe handle, really softening up. Nemeth targeting his upper body, his back, his neck, everything he can.
Man, that's the thing about Joe, bro. Yeah, he's gonna pick one certain part and he's gonna get underneath your skin. He's gonna pull your hair. He's gonna push you. He's gonna mush face you. He's gonna throw that knee into your back, into your ribs. That's just Joe. He's gonna wear you down. See, right now he has Nick Nemeth in a side headlock, down on the mat, wearing him down. Look at this handstand headlock. Oh, now he's got the side choke. Look, Joe just going crazy.
Yet again, taking a page out of Nick Nemeth's book, really trying to get that oxygen out of him. And Josh Calhoun is back there on commentary.
These what orders they would say.
Now, of course, Nick Nemeth fighting for his life here, really trying to get out of that one. Joe Alonzo, this whole match, is trying to be a step ahead.
Oh, the fella really getting behind Nick right now, bro.
Nick Nemeth fighting back. Low system for Joe Alonzo. Hard whip to the corner. Reversal by Alonzo.
Oh my goodness.
What a kick.
Big golden ratio super kick. Saw that earlier tonight. No one does it like Joe.
Belly to back.
Joe really working it.
And the Wonder Man got some fight left in him.
Deadly comeback there. Joe. Disrespecting Mr. Nemeth.
What a disrespectful pin. The arm across the face. That's Joe for you.
Every single pinfall is going to take a little bit more out of Nick Nemeth. A guy like Joe, he can keep pinning you for 30 minutes if you wanted to.
Hey, get him off the head, Randy. What are you doing? Hey, Joe. Keep it clean, Joe. That's a...
Look at that he's doing. We've seen this before. 1, 2, 3. He's going to keep going. These stampede elbows. A signature of Nick Nemeth. Joe Alonzo thinks he can do it much better.
Oh, yeah. If Joe's doing it, those are the arrogant elbows. Okay, guys?
10 count on that elbow.
Heart stoppers over and over and over again.
Look at Joe.
Joe getting a little cocky as his hero.
Oh! Nick Nemeth out of nowhere with the flatliner. Oh,
Take yourself the front way by Nick Nemeth.
They really took out of Joe.
Alonzo's down. Nemeth's down. Who's going to be the first to get to their feet?
This is crazy. They're at 3.
The fans here in Corpus showing their appreciation for both men. Count of 3 by Eddie Redondo. 4 now.
Go to the 6 count here.
Oh, man.
These men.
Neither men starting to their feet yet. Nemeth getting a little life back in him.
I'm just going to be excited when both of them get their feet. I'm ready to see
Fire is burning.
Just like that, Eric. You asked for it and we shall go. Here we go. Nemeth firing up here. He's still got some life left, guys. 2.
Oh my God.
We thought he was going to take out
30.
Swinging neck breaker by Nemeth.
This candidate offense by Nick Nemeth. He's got the crowd behind him.
That spark going right now. Nothing like these fans cheering him on, filling up that battery, getting him full of energy. I love it. Yeah, soak it in. Soak it in.
What's Nemeth going for here?
Calls for a round of his own.
Now those are stampede elbows. When Joe does it, he's arrogant elbows.
Those patented heart stopper elbows from Nick Nemeth. 7. He's still going, boys.
He's going to get all 10 here. And this one's for the people, Nick.
Come on. The crowd getting behind him here. Little shimmy, shake. Never saw it coming.
You guys didn't know that was happening.
Big power slam.
And let's go ahead and get back on track, but... No, that heart stopper. 1, 2, kick out.
What a close, too.
That was close.
What a close.
Boys, that was close. 2.9. Keep it going.
We need Nemeth. Almost won this with that elbow.
Hey, Eddie, come on, shoot Eddie. Somebody go double check with Eddie. That was really close.
Joe letting the crowd know he was 2.
Eddie is our senior official here.
Oh, man.
All this means, Sleazy, is that we get more Nick Nemeth versus Joe Alonzo.
And that's what I'm talking about, baby.
And I think it's time we take a little band practice.
Hey, that's sounding pretty good. He's tuning it right now. Look at that. Yeah.
Nemeth loading up for it.
Tuning up the band. Oh, Alonzo one step ahead of him. Oh, what is that? What a kick. Here goes the accent up.
Oh, that's the most up. That's the most up.
1, 2. Oh, my God. Oh, thank you.
Rarely have we seen anybody kick out of the most dope.
Oh, man, thank you. Man, that's
Nick Nemeth with a 2.9 count of his own.
I mean, you gotta imagine, he's been there before. He's know what it's like fighting from the bottom. You know what I mean? He's gonna shoot that shoulder up. He's gonna beat that count. Come on, Nick.
Joe Alonzo setting him up here. What's he looking for?
Could it be the ending Joe Alonzo so desperately needs? Going for the DDT. Swinging and missing Dolph. Zigzag! Guys, like I said, I was talking to Joe for a long time last night, and for hours, he was practicing that move. He said, I'm going to put Dolph away. I'm going to put Nikki away with his own move, and he nearly did it there, boys.
I don't know if y'all saw that. I almost left my seat. I was astounded. What a...
All I could hear from Joe Alonzo in the back was, when I do it, it's the zigzag. Because that's what the move is called. I don't care about the danger zone. That's exactly where he's at. Because now he's tuning up his own band.
Yeah, it sounds kind of flat.
Joe Alonzo here, getting them ready.
Yeah, he needs to
tuning them up. Looking to steal the show. One.
Another two.
Oh, my goodness.
Kick out of that. Oh, my. Oh, Joe, with the resiliency to... I for sure, Josh, Tommy, I thought that was it.
Joe Alonzo has hit his own finishing move the most dope. He hit the zigzag. Does Joe have another move in his bag that he can dig deep to hit? Nick Nemeth has yet to hit danger zone.
I mean,
he needs to wonder if that's all it's going to take to put Joe away. As he goes for it. Shoots him off. Shows the line. Oh my God. The cross goes.
Oh, man. This is getting great.
I thought that was it.
Joe Alonzo has now pulled out every single stop that I've seen him pull out. What does he have left? Can he put away his teenage idol? Can he put away the man that is most responsible for him becoming a professional wrestler? Can he put away Nick Nemeth?
Guys, I wouldn't put past Joe to have some kind of secret plan at the very end. I don't know. You know how Joe is.
He looks like he's cooking something up here, sleeves.
Get something over on Nick. Going for the finisher. Nick. Gets rolled up.
1, 2.
Solid 2 count kick out here.
Finisher! Nick Nemeth! 2.
Man, I sure do love a nice amateur. Nick Nemeth laid it on Joe just now.
Nick Nemeth has to know what's next. There's only one move left that he has to hit.
Oh, man. I might have a heart attack waiting to who's going to get the 3 count.
Nick right now looking like he doesn't know what else to do. He has taken everything and thrown it at Joe Alonzo, but his best shot, is that what it's going to take to put down Joe Alonzo?
Yeah, I would have to agree with you, Josh.
Both men stir their feet. Nemeth striking first.
Nice right hand.
Alonzo fires back with the right of his own.
Oh, man.
One more time for Nemeth.
Really throwing those.
Oh!
Think about strike exchange like this. It gets your blood pumping, gets the adrenaline going. If anything, they might be fueling each other more than beating each other down.
This is quickly turning into a hockey fight, boys!
Fight! Oh!
Joe going low for that one around the knee.
Dirty player.
Super kick!
Is he gonna get it? Joe's stunned.
Got something on his
What does Nick have in mind?
Oh!
Joe plays the danger zone.
Oh!
Finally lands that super kick of his own. Uh-oh. Alonzo didn't get all of that. Most dope. Why? Because he saw it. Super kick.
He went to the well one too many times. Nemeth knew it was coming. Dangerous. Oh, man. Come on, get on him, get on him. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner. Tommy Sleeves, boys, what a match.
Nemeth had to pull literally every move he's ever done in his career to defeat Joe Alonzo.
I'm at a loss of words, guys. All I keep saying is, this match really took everything. It really took everything. Joe was there and everything on there, pulling hair, throwing dirty punches.
GCWA. What a hell of a night, huh? Watch this match and this show start to finish, and everyone back there left it all out here because each and every one of you come back here every damn time. That's awesome. That's what this is all about. Having a good time, cleaning your family, cleaning your friends, making new wrestling fans. This is what this business is all about. And it's not just me, it's not just everyone in the back. This kid right here is the real badass. And he took me to the damn lip.
Oh my goodness, dude. Joe Alonzo just super kicked Nick Nemeth out of nowhere. Boys, what? Let's be honest.
Why did I expect
anything else from Joe Alonzo? He just super kicked his childhood hero as he was putting him over. Somebody, why are they not booing this man? I just want to understand. Oh my.
Joe Alonzo letting the people know that he's fighting people hate Joe Alonzo. Because if Joe Alonzo wasn't Joe Alonzo, Joe Alonzo would hate him too. Joe doesn't need these people. He doesn't need the respect of Nick Nemeth. You know what?
TitleMatchNetwork.com.
And certainly someone more than capable of holding that title.
Of course, former UFC fighter, Matt Riddle,
Both these men have had interesting trajectories from the moment that they left the WWE. Both men winning New Japan Championship gold on the same night. Accolades upon accolades. Matt Riddle, he is the current MLW World Heavyweight Champion, former US Champion, Tag Champion, 10 years as a pro wrestler, even longer if you include his UFC career. This man has a pedigree longer than anyone else that currently resides in World Series Wrestling. Unless, perhaps, you consider his opponent. I was about to say, let's not ignore the man holding the gold at the moment.
He is the most wanted man, Nick Nemeth, former TNA champion, former AAA Mega Champ, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, a 20-year veteran of this fine sport.
And I'll have you know, quite a stand-up comedian.
And as you see, strapped around his waist, the current reigning, defending World Series Wrestling World Champion.
Now, Nick Nemeth won that title all the way last year in Adelaide. You and I were there, Sean. We saw the absolute controversy. Yes, controversy around that win. I mean, we were all happy at the time, but going back now, he didn't pin the then champ Mark Cardona, did he? Did he, Sean? We will say that there was a surrogate, a replacement utilized for an injured Matt Cardona, who placed Hammerstone as a very last-minute replacement. Nick Nemeth took the challenge. Nick Nemeth overcame the challenge, and that is why we have a championship belt around his waist currently.
But if Nick Nemeth was any type of, honourable individual, he would give that title back to Matt Cardona. Now that Matt Cardona is fighting fit at 125%.
Let's forget. Again, 20 years in the business, Nick Nemeth has seen it all. Nick Nemeth has done it all.
20 years in the business and 20 years of World Series Wrestling as we present to you Legacy, your main event. The champion Nick Nemeth going up against the legit bro, Matt Riddle.
I want to thank you all again who have tuned in live to watch us on Triller TV. Of course, this is night one of just 4. After Melbourne, we head to Brisbane, then to Adelaide, and then to Sydney. There are so many more matchups to come, potentially a lot more championship matches. By the end of the tour, your champion may not be Nick Nemeth or Matt Riddle. But for now, we can only go so far. For now, it comes down to the end of night one. Will your champion be the wanted man, or will it be the legit bro?
Two sizing each other up. Nick going for the leg? No, just teasing it.
Cannot discount the amateur background of Nick Nemeth. See,
locking out. Oh my goodness. And Matt Riddle there. I think that was more of a one-upmanship than it was a legitimate technique to try and get the upper hand.
I really am unsure who comes out on top in a straight-up wrestling match. In a ground game, who has the upper hand? Got that amateur background against that mixed martial arts style. Both men so dangerous.
Riddle going in.
Coming forward, quick pinfall!
Quickly back on through the headlock and a pin! My goodness!
Nick Nemeth so quick. See, they're pretty good, Matt Riddle says.
I don't know how he does it, but Matt Riddle just always seems really calm. Just really relaxed, just happy to be here.
The problem, and it rarely happens, but the problem is, if you see that demeanor change, it rarely happens.
No! Big takedown into an armbar! Does he have it? No!
Nemeth is holding for dear life against his other arm, that monkey grip employed. And a surefire way to break your arm.
Trying to release some of the tension off that shoulder, rolling around.
And you can see there how close.
We got pinned, we got pinned!
You can see how close Nemeth was to the ropes, but he simply couldn't give up the hold on his other arm.
Unlike an MMA competition, like, you can't just roll on your back and hope to muscle out of it. Your shoulders are down, that's a pin. Whether you're in the advantage or not, that's it. That's game over. You've got to be thinking 2-3 steps ahead. You've got to be thinking where all your body parts are, not just the ones that hurt.
There's the pure understanding. Going for that.
Oh! Ducking a super kick.
Going for that cutter, recalling a time with a certain killer.
Killer or a snake?
In any case, it was out of nowhere. Matt Riddle, Nick Nemeth seemingly having done their homework plenty on each other. The WSW World Heavyweight title.
Oh, and Nemeth resolving to a more of what we're used to seeing in this type of competition with a swift elbow to the back of the head to get the advantage.
Hold on!
Oh!
Caught with a triangle! He caught Nemeth in mid-air, flipping him over.
And I honestly thought he was going to put it on while they were both on the ropes.
Nemeth not only gaining an incredible amount of height, the fact that Riddle caught him. Gigantic, I was going to say boot, just a big foot. Straight to the face, the chin of Nemeth.
I don't know what Riddle's doing here, whether he's sizing him up or showboating or, oh, eating some canvas. That's what he's doing.
These two men have met up several times in tag team action, in rumbles. Very rarely have they had the opportunity to go one-on-one. Very surprising for the amount of time that these two men have been in each other's circles.
Oh, and we saw there Nemeth rolling in, breaking up the count, rolling out. Perhaps a mistake because it allowed Riddle to get the upper hand and then belge him with those devastating roundhouse kicks.
Imagine getting walloped in the face by the shin of a former UFC fighter. Now taken to the skies.
Oh, well, imagine being drop-kicked out of midair by a former WWE champion.
Nemeth having it scouted, potentially out of desperation, but it gives him ample time to gain at least a bit of an advantage back, if not a bit of time to breathe.
And I don't know if you can see it there, Sean, but
yes,
it looks like Nick Nemeth's got a cut on top of his head.
Said the hair slowly going from blonde to red. Hard to tell exactly where he may have gone. It could have been anywhere. And Nemeth, I think Nemeth knows he has the blood there, but he's simply choosing to ignore it. Has to be a gash right on the top of the forehead of Nemeth.
Could have been anything. Could have been when he was belted to the outside. It could have been an elbow to the top of the head. One thing's for sure, that amount of blood dripping down into your eyes, it's going to hurt, it's going to sting, it's going to impair your vision. It's a distraction. It means the champ could be in trouble.
And here comes the problem. We talk about a 4-night tour. You might get through this match. You might staple it up. You have to wrestle the very next night.
You've got a target on you.
Coming forward for the big elbow. Riddle wisely rolling out the way. Matt Riddle again going to the well with those strikes, the chops, the kicks.
Oh, vicious elbow. And while the blood may be a target, while the blood may be a point of concern, it's also a motivator. Nothing makes you, excuse the pun, no, not excuse the pun, see red more than a gash to your face.
You have to say that if nothing more, it just inspires Nemeth even further as well, just to keep driving, to do worse to his opponent.
And here comes a flurry of elbow drops right on the chest of Matt Riddle. You've got to believe you hit that heart enough times with enough force, you could cause permanent damage. You can make that heart skip a beat, and all of a sudden,
right onto the knee of the thigh.
No, that was to his dick.
Well, I want to assume it was unintentional, but it is hard to really put in words how incredible it is that Nemeth moves the way he does. It's a 20-year career. The man is 44 years old and moves just as quick now as he did in 2005.
When you're at the top of the game, you have to stay in top physical perfection. And look at this!
Gaining ultimate leverage. Matt Riddle actually not far behind at 39 years old. Jumping from sport to sport, from mixed martial arts to professional wrestling.
You can see Riddle locking in that chin on the joint of Nick Nemeth there, trying to get him to release any kind of tension from this headlock.
Other way around, but I get your point.
What did I say?
You said Riddle had the headlock.
I'm sorry, I'm just so, yeah.
And
I can't. Yeah.
It would not shock me that Riddle could get a headlock from this position.
Yeah, it's just disappointing matches like this that I have to call them because I'd like to sit here and just watch it. Honestly. I got a job to do. I've been paid. I have to do this. But all I want to do is sit down and watch some goddamn wrestling like this.
You know what you can see here now is that blood continuing to... Oh! Just a mess of hair. But honestly, at this point, I think the color of Nemeth's chest is about to join the fray and become red too. The body is being beaten down.
Oh, they just don't stop.
Honestly, Nemeth's entire body is turning a shade of crimson. Riddle trying to gather steam there, and Nemeth with some dirty elbows straight into that trap.
Necessary elbows. Riddle replying with one of his own. Up top.
Oh my God!
Corkscrew moonsault. Oh!
2.5! The floating bro from the top to a standing Nemeth.
Now as Riddle, I'd be jumping back on straight away. Nemeth's got to be feeling dizzy. That amount of blood loss, you wouldn't be thinking straight. Riddle should be jumping on it now and cutting off as much oxygen as he can because then stuff like this happens.
Oh, Nemeth goading Riddle into a kick there, almost getting the pinfall victory.
Oh! Riddle's got him! Counter! Sunset flip!
2!
Oh!
Oh,
101! That's it!
One arm draped over, champion on the line! It seems like every time one of these two competitors gets an ounce of smidgen of momentum, he gets cut off.
Gosh, Sean, I'm out of breath.
Both men flat on their backs, energy spent, bodies battered, bruised, in pain. The crowd here in the Melbourne Pavilion willing them on.
Cardona has every right to be out here. He was never pinned.
He's got up to, he can have his chance later. Get him out of here. We've got a main event to contend with. Hold on! Famouser! Nemeth with a Famouser to distracted Riddle. Oh my God! A momentary distraction.
Oh, what's he doing out here now? He has no right being out here.
Explain yourself.
Cardona has every right to be out here because Cardona was never pinned to lose his title. Raj wasn't even in Australia when Cardona lost his title. Why is he out here?
Who was the man that pinned Matt Cardona earlier tonight?
I don't remember.
The Maharaja Raj Desi out here to ensure a fair match, to ensure that Cardona does not get involved. Double clothesline on the inside. Matt Riddle, Nick Nemeth. Now just stalking each other. Oh my God.
Cardona's not having any of it. Telling Raj to get back where he belongs, out in the back.
And we're
sitting down, take a shower.
This is the combustible element here. It's about to pop off.
Cardona telling him, it's my championship. You have no right, and he's absolutely correct.
Wait! Wait, I mean, he's spilling into the ring now. Cardona! Raj Desi!
Oh!
They're not a part of this match. They had theirs earlier, yet the action continues forth. I mean, this match is still going.
This match is still going, but Cardona quickly trying to get away from those brutal blows of the Maharaja.
And now, just like that, they're gone. WSW World Championship on the line. Riddle, Matt Riddle, scouting Nemeth. Cutter!
Good have a new champ.
One! It's over!
Oh! Wow! Nick Nemeth digging deep and you got to believe using the last of his reserves of strength to kick out of that huge cutter. Riddle can't believe it either, but he's setting him up.
Glad to see it here again. That floating bro, now to a downs Nemeth. Wait. Calling an audible midair. Hold on, Bro Derek. Ben, it's a Bro Derek.
No, it's not. It's a roller. He's got it.
Matt Riddle, inches away. The disappointment etched upon Matt Riddle's face says it all. He believed he had the match surely won. And as sure as I'm talking, Nick Nemeth knew it too. With a chance, flash, roll up, Nick Nemeth was able to secure the title, secure his defense. Here at the Melbourne Pavilion for night one of our Legacy Tour for World Series Wrestling, Nick Nemeth can still call himself World Champion. And there you can see amazing showmanship.
An awkward show of showmanship.
What an incredible main event. What an incredible night here. Matt Riddle and Nick Nemeth closing out the show for us with a tremendous match. And you know, that is Melbourne, Ben.
That is Melbourne.
We are heading off to Brisbane.
We are indeed. You'll see us tomorrow night in Brisbane at Eaton's Hills Grand Ballroom in Brisbane, where we bring you night 2.
This is a first time ever dream match scheduled for 1 fall. And now the combatants who get set for battle first. To my right, coming to us from Puebla, Mexico. Weighing at 73 kilos, holding an official weight of 206 pounds, he is the wanted man, Nick Nemeth.
Me speaking personally, Jason, and what we do professionally and what we've done sitting at this desk for 6 years, when you think Nick Nemeth, you think resilience. He's one of the most gutsy, most gritty performers of our generation. You think consistent as well as performance in that ring. He gets in there and is as consistent as anyone in the business. He's reliable. He's rarely been injured, which is a testament to how good he operates in that ring. And what I think is the most talented thing about Nemeth is that every time he steps into the ring, he makes everybody in that ring with him better.
Well, you know, he is someone who I think for many, many years underutilized, yes, more than underrated. I think people knew how good he was. And ever since leaving WWE, I mean, he has been to a lot of different places. As we said earlier, TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Calls himself the show off. He has been showing off and showing up. And tonight, this is a first time ever match. And so I wonder, you know, Vikingo was coming off a very serious injury. Yes, earlier this year. Meniscus. Torn meniscus, ruptured ligament in his knee, underwent surgery. How do you you scout someone like Vikingo? Because he's unlike anybody that I've seen right now in wrestling. I'm sure Nemeth has done his homework.
Nemeth has been in that ring with all shapes and
Best of
sizes.
the best.
Best of the best. If there's anybody that can figure out how to operate against Vikingo.
Champion in so many different places. You know, you were mentioning WWE before. Obviously a former world heavyweight champion. But he's also been an IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion, AAA Mega Champion, as Vikingo has.
Now what there's a cover there by Nemeth. Now, Vikingo coming into this match, out since February. What is his mentality coming on in here? This is his first match in North America since February, since that torn meniscus. What is his mentality to come into a match like this with Nemeth? What do you think he's thinking? Is he thinking about that knee injury?
He's thinking, don't get hurt. I would imagine. Now, I remember talking to Mike Santana when he came back from that, not long after he came back from that ACL tear. And it's not something that you just forget about, you know. It does, I think, to some extent, it does impact the way that you move around, you know, maybe some risks that you might not take.
Yes.
And that's really Vikingo's style. I mean, he wrestles a very high-risk style. So, which is not to say that we won't see some of the flashy, crazy moves that we see from him, but I do think it affects you. How could it not?
Vikingo will also compete at TNA Bound for Glory this coming weekend, challenging Mike Bailey for the TNA X Division Championship. Also will have a rematch of that AAA Mega Championship in November against Alberto El Patron.
Oh, look at this.
Nice roll through there by Vikingo. Fireman's carry take over.
Vikingo, he is so quick.
Look at that, so fluid in everything he does.
Longest reigning AAA Mega Champion this year, 833 days, and the youngest when he won that title.
Vikingo looking to fly, testing that knee early. And he does.
And it looks good. Got a big smile on his face. Firmly in control of this match. You know, Vikingo made his wrestling debut. He was just 15 years old. Rey Mysterio Jr., he wrestled his first match when he was 14. A lot of comparisons have been made between the two men.
Vikingo now up top, doing the Eddie Shuffle. Big frog splash, beautifully done, cover! Ooh.
Both men recruited by Conan, both Rey and Vikingo. In fact, Conan has called Vikingo the next Rey Mysterio, which is very high praise.
Unbelievable.
Rey Mysterio's in the Hall of Fame, and maybe Vikingo will find himself there one day.
Vikingo measuring Nemeth across the ring.
And Nemeth's in trouble right now.
Nemeth quick, moves out of the way. Big splash in the corner. Big Hangman's neck breaker by the TNA champion. Tuning up the band, is the champ. Vikingo caught that. Nemeth swinging wildly, trying to get one of those to land. One arm into the corner. Look at the strength of Vikingo. Powers Nemeth into the corner. Measuring again.
Ooh! Oh, he hit the post. It looked like that's maybe in the temple even, the side of his head.
That was ridiculous. Nemeth dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, Vikingo hit hard. That is exactly the separation that Nemeth was trying to create for himself. And, you know, we asked the question before with Vikingo coming back from the injury. You know, Nemeth has a huge title defense.
Yes.
Bound for Glory next weekend. Which is not to say that he's going to pull his punches, but, you know, does he have that on his mind? Big championship match coming up next weekend. Obviously, he's doing what he can. He doesn't want to leave here too banged up.
No, I'm sure Joe Hendry's watching at home with vested interest.
Joe Hendry, part of our last event. That's Joey Janela, big win there. I'm sure he's paying very close attention to this match.
Nemeth measuring Vikingo. Big elbow drop. Show off cover there. Not enough. Nemeth Jason explained why he wanted to continue to wrestle after WWE. He says, I wanted everybody to know that not only was I as good as I was, but I could win championships. And you can put a company behind me, and I feel like WWE knew that already, but never saw it in practice. He has a great time outside WWE so far. And he's showing us why he's so good.
Yeah, and all over the world, too. I mentioned Japan, Mexico. He has not slowed down.
out now, which is exactly what he needed to do. As Vikingo on that ropes, but Nemeth rolls to the center of the ring with a chicken wing.
Yeah, chicken wing, I was going to say. I mean, how do you escape? Especially when you're in the middle of the ring like that.
He's done a great job of grounding the high-flying offense of Vikingo.
That's a painful hold.
Vikingo has brought a modern flair to Lucha Libre, gaining him recognition all over the world with a cover here. Wow! How did he kick out of that? Right into a camel clutch there by Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, I will say I'm surprised that Nemeth is not targeting the knee. We've seen him have a vicious, mean streak in the past, and Vikingo gets his foot on the bottom rope. Referee Nick Shinga to call for the rope break, but I'm surprised. I was expecting him to go after the knee, obviously being a weak spot for Vikingo, and also helping to ground him.
Nick Nemeth showing off here. This is that big elbow, went for it once, nailed it twice, missed it.
Showed off a little too much.
Vikingo here, cover. Vikingo's also made appearances in AEW.
He made appearances here in House of Glory. We've seen him twice before, last year. Great match against Low Key, previously against Charles Mason. This is not his first rodeo here at the NYC Arena.
That AEW appearance came on the main event of AEW Dynamite, Kenny Omega. Herald is one of the best main events that show's ever seen.
In fact, he beat Kenny Omega at Triple Mania last year to retain that mega title.
As he just got clotheslined over the top rope on that ramp. There's no good business that happens out there.
Trust me, I was just on that ramp. It's hard. It's very unforgiving if you fall on it.
Nemeth now looking to do severe damage here.
This will be curtains if he hits this.
Vikingo punches his way out of that powerbomb attempt. Oh my goodness.
There's not a lot of...
You could physically feel Vikingo's pain right now.
Look at Nemeth. I mean, he did damage to himself. I don't know how smart that was, but there's not a lot of room to maneuver on that ramp. It's very narrow. How wise that was for Nemeth.
He's rolled right into the ring. He's asking Nick Shin to count him out. He'll take it any way he can. That's a smart move, like you mentioned, because he needs to preserve himself for Joe Hendry.
Watch the impact here.
Oof. Vikingo makes it back in.
Barely.
Nemeth quickly goes for a cover. He hooks the leg. Vikingo powers out.
I don't think that was the best cover. Well, one thing he's done a very good job of here is slowing down Vikingo. Because we've seen him flying around the ring. I mean, we've seen him in the ring with Commander. I mean, anybody and everybody, and he is just flying around, and you can't ground him. Nemeth has found a way.
One thing is noticeable, though, he's definitely toned down his style, at least for tonight, against Nick Nemeth. One has to wonder if he's worried about that knee.
It's like,
or if Nemeth is just that good and he's just done a great job of grounding Vikingo.
A combination of both.
Ooh, right, that was low. Nemeth is gloating about his work there. Wrist lock now. And that's the speed Vikingo possesses, able to just get out of any situation. Beautiful arm drag. Nemeth with a jumping knee. Oh my God!
There's that famouser. He spiked him.
Wow! That move has won Nemeth many a championship. And Vikingo is still alive in this mega match here at HOG Salvation.
Can't find it anywhere else. First time ever, these two men meeting here in the middle of the ring. Here it is again. I don't even know if he landed on his face so much as the crown of his head. But it was not enough.
Nemeth now calling for an end.
Could be setting up for that danger zone. They may be taking too much time.
super kick by Vikingo, and Nemeth returns it. Off the ropes, Vikingo quick with that big roaring elbow. Nemeth hanging up in the ropes. He don't know where he is. Oof. Both men trading monster blows here, back and forth. Oh my God, and a double kick right to the face and a double down.
It's been a hell of a battle so far. Again, we are here live at the NYC Arena, packed house for HOG Salvation. Both these men trying to beat the count back to their feet. Nick's up to about 7 or 8.
Nemeth up and moving first. Both men now. Center of the ring. What a shot. Vikingo takes his elbow pad off. Nemeth is winning this one.
Don't count Vikingo out, though.
Big roaring elbow by Vikingo.
There you go.
What a spinning kick there. Holy cow, Nemeth is just laying out in the corner. Vikingo charges. What a meteora. Oh my goodness.
Nemeth with presence of mind, he rolls out to the apron. Or actually, out to the ramp. I don't think that's going to stop Vikingo.
No. What has he got going on here? Oh my goodness, Vikingo full head of steam. Oh. Oh no, Jason.
I think he moved out of the way. Nemeth was able to avoid it.
Oh my God!
A danger zone on the ramp.
You have to be kidding me. Nemeth rolls him in, hooks the leg, and that is enough to get the victory.
And Nick Nemeth is going to roll into Bound for Glory next weekend with all the momentum. But look at this, Vikingo missed. He landed, I don't know if it was on his rear end or his knee, but Nemeth saw the opportunity and boom, right on that ramp. There is no padding, there is no protection.
I know he calls the move the danger zone, but that legitimately is the danger zone out there.
Yes, absolutely.
And that was enough to get the victory.
And it got the job done, but a hell of a fight between these two men. First time ever here in House of Glory.
What a showing for Vikingo as he's holding his knee. He came down wicked on that ramp.
Oh wait, Nemeth is coming back. What is he doing?
Look at that. Nemeth, the professional that he is. Sign of respect to Vikingo tonight.
Himself.
Introducing first, from Siesta Key, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is a 99 overall, Miles Hawkins.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 206 pounds, he is the wanted man and a 100 overall, Nick Nemeth.
I gotta say, if ever there was a perfect wrestler assembled, quite possibly in a lab, it would be Nick Nemeth.
Your boy Nemeth always has to try to one-up somebody, doesn't he?
Well, steal the show, and if time permits, your girlfriend as well. I've seen it happen.
Heard about it.
Many a time. That's a shoot, brother. Nemeth, face to face, Miles Hawkins. I know, and you guys do as well, we know Miles. He has been waiting for this moment ever since we were here in January in Hollywood. When Nemeth came on that screen and challenged Miles, saying, you want to be in the main event, kid? You want to soar with the stars? You want to steal the damn show? Well, then let's do it together. March 22nd, tonight.
Oh.
Wow. See how quick Nemeth is?
Miles Hawkins.
Definitely something that Miles has to be aware of.
You know what? Let me take a breather. I'll come back in. Smart move.
Miles Hawkins usually comes into the matchup. He's the quick one. He's the hybrid athlete. He's the baddest man. He's the exciting one. He's the human highlight reel. Not tonight. Tonight, he meets his match, and quite possibly his superior.
Yeah, Miles usually comes in here uber confident.
Listen, Miles knows he's in the ring with a former multiple-time world heavyweight champion. He understands what he's in there with.
Yeah,
but he's also confident in his own abilities.
Yeah, well, here's the other thing. We've seen it numerous times. Miles usually all smiles in that ring because he knows how good he is. But actually, ever since Nemeth had Danny Mays mention the 100 overall, Miles just has the same.
Yeah, he got it in his head. There was that standing switch for the rear waist lock. Nemeth going into that amateur background.
Oh.
The bridge. Did you see that? Like a fisherman's small package.
And we're in the middle of the NCAA Wrestling Championships right now. Nemeth pulling one old move out the hat.
Do you understand how damn good at wrestling you have to be at Greco-Roman freestyle to be an NCAA All-American? That is out of the whole country in all the college programs. He was in a Division I, mind you, Kent State.
Ooh.
Nemeth rolling up Hawkins.
Nemeth isn't getting paid by the hour here.
Oh, hey.
Two deep covers in the opening minutes of this matchup.
Smart move by Hawkins to get the ropes. Give yourself a little breather, a little timeout, and possibly slow Nemeth down if you can.
Well, Hawkins may have to slow down. Trying to readjust that kneecap. Got him on the rear waist lock again. Both men feeling each other out. Of course, this is the first time they have faced off. Wow.
How about that counter there, Brent?
Very innovative, very impressive.
Wrapped the knee around and then took Nemeth over.
Let's not forget, too, Miles Hawkins, a former standout college athlete himself.
Yes.
Almost signed to Major League Baseball, was almost in AAA. Opted out after witnessing Kofi Kingston win the heavyweight title at WrestleMania, decided to pursue professional wrestling.
And a smart move he made indeed, and it will pay off tonight should he score a victory over Nemeth.
Well, you know what that means, gentlemen? It means that he grew up watching and in being inspired by Nick Nemeth. Did Miles Hawkins. Look, trying with the head scissors.
Oh, how about that reversal? How about Nemeth not being able to figure out a counter to this?
Again, this is the first time these two have ever locked horns. First time they've been in the same building, I believe. Oh, man, Nemeth with a fish hook. Couldn't get away with that on the mats of the NCAA.
No, you couldn't. But Nemeth, no stranger to bending a rule, if not breaking one.
Breaking
or two.
fingers. Or two. Nemeth's got that mean streak. You don't go 20 years, 19 of which you're swimming with the sharks. in the biggest wrestling company in the world. Whoa!
The athleticism from Miles Hawkins. Oh!
And Nemeth rolling out to the floor. I tell you what, he might be looking at Miles Hawkins saying, I'm looking at a mirror. Especially after that move.
I hate to tell you, I think Nemeth thought he was going to get a moment of breathing room, but Miles didn't allow it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he may not allow it on the outside either. Ooh. Oh, beautiful drop kick.
Nice.
I don't think Hawkins has ever had anybody with the speed of Nemeth to counter.
There's that trademark splash. Oh, we've seen that before.
Oh, the stomp from Miles.
Single booted. The lateral press. Leg is lassoed.
Ooh. There was not a lot in that kick out from Nemeth.
No, not a lot of mustard at all. And Miles, you got to think, Ricky, I don't know, but if he had gotten both of those boots on that stomp, he may have been successful in pinning Nick Nemeth.
I mean, you got enough to take the advantage right now, but like you said, he may have gotten that double stomp that we've seen from him before. May have gotten that pinfall victory.
Short right hand from the 99 overall. Giving it right back to Nemeth.
Miles, this is very impressive and encouraging to see from Miles Hawkins. Usually a young guy at the experience level of Miles may try to, do some high-impact maneuvers there. Instead, Miles opts to wear down Nemeth, work on a body part, veteran maneuver.
Well, he got his high-impact move with that stomp. Oh.
There you go. Use the hair against him.
How many times have we seen the young guys do something, one thing too much, go for broke, and they end up just that way? The cover, Miles on top. Nemeth kicking out at 2.
I tell you what, there's not a lot of authority on these kickouts from Nemeth. I think he's hurt.
Yeah,
that stomp, I think his head may have bounced off the mat.
Head bounced off the mat.
And Nemeth has had his issues with concussions in the past.
Exactly.
You don't go 20 years in the industry and not have issues with concussions. I mean, every damn time you fall in that ring, every time you get slammed, it's like a mini car wreck to your internal organs.
Wow, one shot from Miles Hawkins just put Nemeth back down on the canvas.
And again, Miles going right back to the basics. A rear chin lock down the side, trying to usher the air.
And look at Nemeth having trouble breathing, trying to figure a way out of this.
Yeah, not to mention to your point, usually it's the youngin that wants to go.
Yeah.
Miles, he's slowing the pace down.
Go. He's saying slow.
So maybe Nemeth came in here with a wrong game plan.
Yeah, but Nemeth is the veteran. He can pivot.
Oh.
As we can see, he started off.
But Brent, how smart was that to use his head as a weapon right there?
You want to talk about concussions? May have had one right there with that headbutt.
But it's interesting to see him pull out that bag of tricks. Just a street fight maneuver. We saw a street fight earlier. Nothing pretty about a headbutt and stomping the foot, damn it.
Hawkins, went right into a back elbow from Nemeth.
Nemeth being kept up by the ropes. Nemeth lifting the boot. Hawkins getting frustrated.
Oh!
And you heard the gasp here in Hollywood.
Just went shoulder first right into that steel post. And that might give Nemeth the time he needs to get back into this match.
There was no budge from that ring post.
A valuable moment of respite for Nick Nemeth. Can the show stealer, the wanted man, the heel, the white hot Nick Nemeth get to his feet?
Trying to beat the referee's count before there's a double count out here.
Nemeth collides. Nemeth, full head of steam. Returns to the well. Can he do the hat trick? Nemeth, like Peter Parker on the side of a building.
Oh, forget 10. He just went like the 20.
Nemeth walking him to the center of the ring with Miles Hawkins dropping him with that neck breaker.
Look at Nemeth. He's feeling it right now.
A succession of elbow drops.
Raining down.
Just wearing out the 99 overall.
We have seen how effective those elbow drops have been in the past when he launches them in succession like this.
And you're not going to blow up Nick Nemeth. I've seen this guy in the gym. Ooh, some of the best conditioning, the cover.
Ooh.
Whoa, near fall. How is Miles Hawkins still able to kick out?
Brian, I gotta say though, I don't like that cover from Nemeth. That was a little overconfident, yeah.
Yeah, for this deep in the match. Hey, that would play to the advantage of Miles if he's able to maybe play a little possum, maybe draw Nemeth into a false sense of security. Who knows?
I think when Hawkins kicking out, maybe Nemeth knows that he cannot pin Miles Hawkins like that in the future.
Measuring.
Uh-oh.
Miles.
I think he's looking to end this match right here.
He is tuning up the orchestra.
Miles saw it coming.
His eyes, his life just flashed before his eyes, did Miles.
Oh!
99 overall zigzag. The leg is up.
Oh!
Was that it? Was that it?
That should have been 3 right there.
Miles almost beat Nemeth with his own maneuver.
I almost saw a white flash. That was insane. What the hell?
Well, what's Hawkins doing here?
A knee pad. He lowered.
Getting ready to expose bone on bone.
He wants Nemeth.
He's looking for that.
That final flash.
That suicide knee, that running knee.
Oh, what? Oh, wow, Nemeth.
Yeah, Nemeth just collapsed.
I tell you, Nemeth might be hurt. Hawkins pulling the knee pad back up.
That was a veteran maneuver. I don't think that was instinct. I think that was Nemeth buying himself some time. Here he comes.
Oh, the famouser.
Last-ditch effort. The Hail Mary out of Nemeth. And the kick out by Hawkins. Hawkins kicks.
Hawkins went forehead first into that mat and still was able to get his shoulder up at 2.
What a fight. What a night. What a main event here in Hollywood, Maryland for MCW Spring Fever Tour to kick off.
Yeah, this is just night 1.
What is Nemeth thinking here? Looks like he wants to go to the top.
I wouldn't say Nemeth is a stranger to the top rope, but he definitely doesn't make his summer residence there.
It's not the Netherlands Antilles for him, is it?
No.
Now Hawkins looking to take advantage as he caught Nemeth on that top rope.
I mean, this is do or die time for Miles Hawkins. He wants to cement his name, carve it into the history books by defeating the wanted man, a world heavyweight champion in every company he's competed in.
What do you think, Superplex? Oh. Wow, Hawkins just collapsed right in the middle of the ring.
This may be bad news for Miles Hawkins. Nemeth, though.
Nemeth's still on the top.
Miles climbing.
Right back up to the top.
Oh!
Jackhammer from the top.
This is going to do it. Holy Christ.
Oh, the frustration on the face of Miles Hawkins. He thought that was it right there.
Yeah, what do you expect? That was an amazing shot from Miles Hawkins.
Yeah, but look at where Nemeth is now. Perfect position for Miles Hawkins here.
On a silver platter, as Miles Hawkins, the 99 overall, looking to make himself famous and immortal. Blocks it.
Oh! Psycho knee!
Shoulders down! Another kick out. Another kick out. Where in the hell are these two getting it? We knew we were going to see a fight. We knew we were going to see a classic. but this one even exceeding our expectation.
Brennan, we seeing frustration from Nemeth because he went to the referee saying, "Are you sure?"
If Nemeth did not know the name Miles Hawkins before March 22nd, 2025, he damn sure knows it now.
No doubt about it.
Gotta be careful.
Look out.
Hawkins may find himself in the danger zone. Oh!
Inside out power slam. Lincoln's hook. Hawkins on top. And a 2 count. And Miles Hawkins is us all. Disbelief etched on his face, but he's wasting no time.
Down. Now that knee pad comes back down.
This is the kill shot.
This may be his best shot at defeating Nemeth here at the Hollywood Volunteer Fire Department at Spring Fever.
Nemeth in the crosshairs. Miles charging.
Oh my God. And no! Danger zone!
And Nick
The winner of
Nemeth.
this match, Nick Nemeth.
A split second too late for Miles Hawkins and Nick Nemeth victorious.
Look at the face of Miles Hawkins. He knows he was in an eyelash of being victorious. What a main event. What a night. The Spring Fever Tour is underway. And it was everything we wanted out of the 99 overall and the Wanted Man. For Ricky Owens and Sean Cradle, my name is Brent Terry. We'll see you in Dundalk.
Two-time heavyweight champion, 6-time Intercontinental champion, 2-time United States champion, former IWGP Global Heavyweight champion, and a 4-time WWE Tag Team champion. But now he wants that World Series Wrestling Championship gold. As we ring the bell and get things underway in our main event mixed tag team matchup, as Ashway Elegance and Nick Nemeth,
they get the head start.
Get the head start on.
Wait a minute, we're going to tune up the band. Cardona and DeLander distracting. But this is basically a 4-on-2 match.
Oh, double roll up.
Yeah, double roll up, double roll up.
And a double kick out by Cross and Alexander Hammerstone.
And both Hammerstone and Cross are bailing to the outside.
Pretty sure it's Alexander Hammerstone, Jesse. You like to go by that.
Buster, I have called him that in the past, and now Nemeth trying to keep the other two away. The Indy power trip. Alexander Hammerstone, a former MLW World and Openweight champion. He was the champion last time he was here.
That's right.
Lita Cross having some success, especially in the Sendai Girls promotion in Japan. Last time she was here, she took Cassie Lee to her limit.
Absolutely, to her absolute limit. Now, Hammerstone. He's a...
Oh, Cardona!
This gets his
dirty little...
Yeah, cheap shot.
A cheap shot, and Hammerstone
is just stomping away, stomping a mud hole at Nemeth, looking to walk it dry.
And Hammerstone has held 6 tag team championships all across the globe. So he's no slouch for these tag team environments.
Absolutely not. It looks like he keeps getting bigger every time he comes back.
Oh, mate. That's why we have to upgrade the building here in Melbourne, Jesse. To fit Hammerstone.
Ash by Elegance, trying to will her partner.
She needs a tag right now, but Hammerstone is in complete control.
Hammerstone, a clubbing shot to the back. Ooh, shot to the face. Close, but Hammerstone's got that.
He's just toying with Nick Nemeth right now.
Grip on Nemeth's hand.
Oh, what a knee. Oh. Jeez, that could crack some ribs there, Jesse.
A knee by this huge tank of a man. I feel like the only man that can really match Hammerstone in this kind of environment would be Brian Cage, but nonetheless, he's got Nemeth to worry about. And now Delander, behind the referee's back, is choking out Nemeth.
Hey, that's the thing. It might be a tag team match, but they have not got the numbers in their side with Cardona and Steph Delander at ringside.
Fans want Matt Cardona's wife, Chelsea Green, but unfortunately, she's not available. He's having a Stanford vacation.
He's got other commitments, Jesse.
Nemeth,
I don't know why they would want Chelsea when you've got Steph Delander, former World Series Wrestling Women's Champion already.
Now Nemeth, they're firing off into the corner. Irish Whip trying to send the big man over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Wow, what a belly to belly. Sending him right overhead.
Overhead, belly to belly, hooks the leg. And Nemeth able to kick out. Ash thought she was going to try and run in and break up the pin, but Nemeth still got life in him.
Hammerstone just wants to keep Ash by Elegance out of this matchup. Keep it in a one-on-one situation right now because he has complete control.
He could be going for the Nightmare Pendulum.
Wait a minute.
Nemeth reverses, full package.
Beautiful drop kick. Hammerstone on the ropes.
Here comes Nemeth.
Big clothesline. Whoa. Both men over the top rope to the outside.
Got number 1 Nemeth super fan of the front row. Nemeth first back to his feet.
But wait a minute.
Cardona trying to get involved again.
Almost gets a right hand by
Hammerstone's back up.
Uh-oh. Hammerstone trying to wake him up.
He's not going to... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no! God, throwing him into the audience. Over the fans. Over the barricade.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my Lord.
The power of Hammerstone. Cardona ripping up the side of a fan.
Well, I thought Hammerstone was trying to wake Nick Nemeth up, though. He was telling the crowd to get out of his bloody way. And
Nemeth is
Lena
out on the
Cross
heap on the
tagged
floor.
in.
Nemeth is
So
out.
tags, which now means that
Lena
Ash
Cross
by
and
Elegance is now legal.
Try and square up.
The men take on the men, the women take on the women.
Ash, though, able to counter and return with a slap.
He's firing away with some forearms, gets shoved away by this Phenom powerhouse. That is Lena Cross.
Look at Ash. Tilted roll head scissors.
Sends her into the corner. Ash by Elegance.
Ash now.
She's been watching Jack Cartwheel by the looks.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
looks
geez,
like
Cross on her face.
Looks like Cross has been watching Brian Cage. Lena now not even going to make the attempt to go for a pin. Now she's going to ground and pound. Now she's going to go for a pin.
And kick out by Ash by Elegance. As I mentioned, she is a current top contender to Jordan Grace's TNA Knockouts Championship. Let's not forget, Jordan Grace, a 2-time Women's World Champion here at World Series Wrestling as well.
Of course, of course.
Look at that knee in the back of the neck right across the ropes.
Ash by Elegance recently making a return to the
and look at
NXT brand.
Steph
And Delander again.
the hair.
This is what happens when we have a 4-on-2 advantage.
I know, they cannot escape the numbers tonight.
Delander flipping off her hometown crowd. Cardona with a smirk on his face. And Cross with a
the two people
right across the jaw.
The two people that Ash by Elegance and Nick Nemeth need to worry about the most aren't even technically in this matchup. They're ringside. And that's Matt Cardona, the World Series Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Cross
and
off the
Steph
ropes.
Orlando. Oh, big boot in the corner. Lana Cross.
Huge boot. This
Lana Cross, sorry.
is
Goes for
absolutely
cover.
a unit of a woman. And Ash kicks out.
Man,
Definitely using her long limbs to her advantage.
absolutely. Her big boots are vicious, Jesse.
Ash is almost helpless.
Oh.
Irish whip. Sent to the opposite corner.
Big shoulder in the midsection. Ash by elegance. Getting the wind knocked out of her. But whoa, wow, big
Ash
elbow.
with
Fires back on
Hammerstone.
Hammerstone. But Ryan, Nick Nemeth still out in the audience.
Yeah, but what a kick by Ash.
She's fighting back this 2-on-1 assault. DDT.
Nice DDT by Ash.
But still, no Nick Nemeth.
There's no
tag.
Nemeth.
The
Nemeth is
most
still
wanted
sprawled
man
out on the floor
is
last
the
time I
most
checked.
unconscious man right now, I think, Jesse. Lean across, trying to stop Ash by elegance. Even though
And what's she
there's
going to stop
no
her
one for
from?
to tag.
She doesn't have a man to tag out.
What does Ash by elegance have to do? How is she going to fight back on this pretty much a 4-on-1 a matchup?
4-on-1 handicap match. Look at the power across.
And drops her on her face. Oh, Jesus! What a knee!
Wow! And even Cardona looked shocked at that one.
Far out. Might have lost some teeth.
The Lander's almost breathless at ringside.
Ash by elegance might not be looking too elegant after tonight's matchup.
Are you kidding? Hammerstone wants to make the tag. Oh, this is his mixed tag. Oh no.
But Nemeth is...
Oh, she's screwed.
Nick Nemeth is still in ringside referee. I thought it was men versus men, women versus women, but
that's what I thought was going to happen.
What on earth?
Oh, great.
Going under the ring.
This
What
is
are you
not...
doing?
This is not no DQ.
Steel chair. You've got to be kidding me.
Ref, you want to get that chair out of his hands or what?
Oh my God. Hammerstone, you're a monster of a man already. You don't need a chair to do any damage.
Now the Lander helped himself that chair. Now, with shadow boxing. That's nice. Hammer, he's in the ring with a woman.
Oh, what is he thinking?
You
sick
wouldn't
bastard,
dare.
don't do it. What is Hammerstone thinking?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is going to be
buckle
bad.
bomb? Wait a minute.
Hurricane!
Oh, jeez.
Hammerstone!
Head first into that chair in the corner.
The Lander can't believe it. Cardona can't believe it.
Ash by elegance climb into a corner,
But
crawling to a corner.
Where is Nemeth? Is he still out?
He's crawling back up. He's on the side of the
There he
apron.
is. You can see him there, top right of your screen. Nemeth is trying to get
needs
back
that
up.
tag right now. Ash by elegance.
Nemeth wants the tag.
Here comes Nemeth.
And here comes the show off.
Clothesline. Unable to take the big man down though.
Another clothesline.
Stumbling around is Hammerstone.
Third clothesline. Hammerstone stumbles into the corner.
Big splash in the corner.
Huge splash.
Uh-oh. Goes for a neck breaker, but no, Hammerstone. Goes for the bicycle kick, but no. Kick in the knee.
Kick to the knee.
Uh-oh.
Nemeth, Famouser.
Big Famouser drops it face first.
Famouser. Hammerstone could be down and out.
And a kick
he
out
kicks
of one. Wow.
Hammerstone kicking out of one, and that just made him mad.
Oh,
my God.
You do not want to make that beast angry. Goes for a DDT, but gets caught easily and just thrown away.
Oh, good heavens.
Tossed into space, and now, oh no.
Oh, Hammerstone looking to set him up. Thought he was going to go for the Nightmare Pendulum.
Ash by elegance, lean across. Ducks a clothesline, does elegance.
And Ash, the clothesline, still can't take this big girl down.
Almost. Big drop kick. Lena's in the corner.
Ash has a fire. Can she hit it this time? Yes,
Big
she
back
does.
elbow, wow.
Bulldog.
Goes
Ash
for a
by
count.
elegance, goes for the pin.
Lean across, kicks out again.
Oh.
Somehow, Ash by Elegance and Nick Nemeth able to turn things around for them for the time being.
What does Ash have in mind here? She's on top rope.
And there we go.
Look at Swanton. Into the cover. There's two. And Hammerstone just
right
stunned
in the
the hell
chest.
out of that woman.
Oh, you son of a bitch, you didn't have to do that. Ash by Elegance had the match won. Put many people away with that Swanton. And you are the crowd are absolutely right.
Oh, please.
Hammerstone is a bit of a bit of a jack off.
Don't stoop to that low.
But Nemeth,
super kick. Hammerstone floored. What in the world?
What's he thinking?
A double team, maybe?
Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Double
Assisted.
team!
Drops the legs right across. Hammerstone.
That's right. We might get the pin.
And a kick out.
No. Oh, not quite.
Just. Cross almost broke it up at the time. Hammerstone was lucky to get his shoulder up.
Very, very lucky.
Oh,
no.
Slapping Nemeth in the face.
Foster slapped Nemeth.
Nick Nemeth ain't gonna like that. The wanted man. Oh, wait.
Cross.
Nemeth on his shoulders. But Ash by Elegance. And now just a brawl.
There's a melee here.
Oh. Leads to the midsection, takes down Nemeth. Ash by Elegance also. Off the ropes. Double super kick. Goes for the covers.
Nemeth, Ash, one for the pin. There's two.
Wait a minute.
And Cardona, that bastard just pulled out the referee.
The World Series Wrestling Champion just broke up the pin by pulling out the referee. And
the referee doing the right thing. Cardona,
the king and queen
gone.
of World Series Wrestling are out of here.
Good riddance. Get out of here.
See you later, Indie God. Seth Orlando, get out of here.
Yeah, real smart. The dumbasses. Sing him out.
But look out in the ring. Ryan Nemeth. Hammerstone's got the gold.
Hammerstone's got the world title belt.
Oh, right off the skull.
Smashed him right off the face of Nemeth. Oh, not like this. No. Nemeth kicked out.
Nick Nemeth kicks out. After getting blasted with the World Series Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
That caught him square in the face. Yet somehow, Nemeth still kicked out.
We know that Nemeth wants that World Series Wrestling Championship, but I don't think he wants it smashed into his head.
Oh, but Hammerstone, he's in another gear here.
I don't know. What is Hammerstone thinking?
He's begging him to get up.
Uh-oh, he might be thinking of chokeslam, perhaps. He's signaling for it.
That big grip, that big gorilla hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got the goozle. Hammerstone's got the goozle.
Well, he might be looking to choke him out. Ash Elegance just took out lead across outside.
Ash just rolled back into the ring.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Just trying to take down Hammerstone, but that's not an easy feat.
Is she out of her mind? Oh, no. No. Super kick.
Super kick. Double super kick.
Hammerstone. Danger zone. Danger zone. Stepped on top of Hammerstone.
And that's it.
Nick Nemeth, Ash by Elegance, get the win.
The move formerly known as the zigzag. Is now the danger zone.
And Hammerstone just got sent right into it.
That's right. Big win here tonight for Ash by Elegance and Nick Nemeth.
I have no idea why I'm getting past such a range, and that man, the Chicago